boss, you know we want broccoli. I've been getting lots of so folks. Chop the tree down, cutting down the tree. Keep the same game with that paper, baby. I'm high and I'm buzzing like a bone. Got young niggas up in the pit, they say they shoot me free. Timber, yeah, we gon' chop down that tree.
Yo, also, make sure Wait, did y'all hear me? Can y'all hear? Okay. Oh, there what it was. Okay, can y'all hear me now? What it do, man? It's your boy, man. Paperbagtalk. You did me, man. It seemed like we got us some bad news today. You feel what I'm saying? So, first of all, we got to start by saying this. We're going to start by saying salute the panel, man. Salute to everybody who support. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. And I will be dropping the link. And you can click the link. And you can come on the show and voice your opinion. All you got to do is click the link. So, what it do, Aunt Bogan? What it do, bro? Make sure you hitting that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. On YouTube, it's Paperbagtalk. What it do, Chris the Baghdad for show. But yes, the news has came in, guys, and if you didn't know, we had a show the other day, 2 shows, actually a part 2, and we were actually discussing the R. Kelly verdict on which if he would be guilty or not, in which we try to give him both sides of the ball. But like I was telling my boy, it's just R. Kelly. He played too much ball to well. Sometimes you strike out. You feel me? So I don't want to be the one to give y'all the news. I want to directly read y'all the news. So what I'm gonna do is directly read it to y'all, and I'm gonna show it to y'all because the verdict has been written. You know what I'm saying? They have came to a verdict, and it looks like these folks here ain't gonna change their mind. You feel what I'm saying? So the crazy part before I start reading, and I don't know, y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, make sure y'all sharing the live, make sure y'all doing all of that. Don't forget to do all of that because y'all know your boy, man, I'm doing it for the not only the city, the state, the world. You know what I'm saying? But I knew when the case was behind closed doors, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? When you have a case and they do it behind closed doors, where nobody can come in and your family member can't be in there, kind of make you, cry a little bit, and you get what I'm saying? Now, you know how it is, like, Lil Ray he shot somebody, but, that Lil Ray, though, we still, we crying. But in this situation, it was nobody allowed there. That means there was no support even allowed. That means they wouldn't let the nigga dog, they wouldn't let the man dog come to the courtroom if he wanted to. You feel me? Shanice, what it do, queen? Y'all shout out to Shanice, man, original moderator on the channel. And y'all make sure y'all tuning in. If you ain't subscribed to my YouTube, it's YouTube Paperbagtalk, no space, no none. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way y'all will know when we going live. But yeah, the verdict came in, Shanice. The verdict came in. I told y'all, Christy, the verdict came in. You feel me? And the verdict, it gonna hurt a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Why don't I just go to the verdict? Hold on 1 second. Let me get the verdict. Let me run the intro one more time so I can get the verdict.
No talking about some we want broccoli. I've been getting lots of so folks. Chop the tree down, cutting down the tree. Keep the same gang in that paper bag. I'm high and I'm buzzing like a bomb. And young niggas up in that bitch, they say they shoot me free. Timber, yeah, we gon' chop down that tree.
Yo, also make sure. Oh man, I got man. I got man. Shout out to my boy, man. Hey, post your link on here so I can tell him to subscribe. Shout out to my boy, man. DJ Fuck You Sue Me, man. That boy got me back. He called me while I was on live. I did it to his show the other day. But let's get back to this R. Kelly ordeal and why we came here and why we put on the landing gear. I'm gonna read the verdict straight from the paperwork, and I'm not the one making it up. I'm not the one taking it up. And if it was a haircut, I won't be the one shaping it up. You feel me? There go my bro. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all go subscribe, man, to my bro YouTube, man. For show. He show love. He keep it 100. Man, salute everybody who show love to everybody who just trying to make a change in their life, man. Use this internet, get our information, man. We network, we do it all. But right now, DJ, we talking about R. Kelly. And we talking about R. Kelly. We not talking about the movie Belly. And I think he was getting them younger before they were ready. You feel what I'm saying? And the verdict has came in. I don't know if you watching this live, make sure you share. I don't care. Share this everywhere. I don't care if your grandma in a wheelchair. Share this live. Because I just went over this. If y'all watching right now, go to my YouTube when you get out this video and go look at my R. Kelly. I don't know. I think they blocked the part 1. But if it ain't R. Kelly part 1 and that part 2, we just did that like a week ago. And what's crazy is I said this. Y'all. Y'all think I'm just on this YouTube and the internet just talk. I'm trying to get y'all the news before everybody else get it to you, and I'm gonna get it to you straight facts, the way it's supposed to be given. Now let me share my screen and let me give y'all the narrative of the story that they gave. And make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Hey, y'all like that intro? Y'all, I'm gonna run it back one more time. Y'all like that? Let me.
No talking about some, but we want Rocket League. I've been getting lots of south folks. Chop the tree down, cutting down the tree. Keep the same gang in that paper bag. I'm high and I'm buzzing like a bomb. And young niggas up in that bitch, they say they shoot me free. Timber, yeah, we gon' chop down that tree.
Yo, also make sure y'all don't like that. Let me hit it one more time.
No talking about some, but we want Rocket League. I've been getting lots of south folks. Chop the tree down, cutting down the tree. Keep the same gang in that paper bag. I'm high and I'm buzzing like a bomb. And young niggas up in that bitch, they say they shoot me free. Timber, yeah, we gon' chop down that tree.
Yo, also make sure. Yo, I had to run that a couple times, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all like that intro? Paperbagtalk. Okay. What it do, Room Shaker, man? Shout out to Room Shaker, man. Much love to Room Shaker. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Shout out to Room Shaker. You did? Okay. Now let's get straight to the point. What the topic of the whole situation? What was the accusation? The topic of the whole situation, what was the accusation? And was he masturbating? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to figure out. And can't nobody tell me hush my mouth. You feel me? And I'm going to spit it just like this. It say, R. Kelly convicted of racketeering. Y'all notice these are not little words. Racketeering and sex trafficking by federal jury in New York. Y'all, It's your boy Paperbagtalk. He made I Believe I Can Fly. I believe I can fly. Man, I'm about to cry over here, man. Y'all, I done lost everything, man. I'm finna throw everything away. All my leather jackets. I'm finna throw away all my R. Kelly CDs. I'll never get a Jeep again. I mean, come on, man. Bag that, DJ. It's breaking my heart that this is true. Because all these years I always wanted to say it wasn't. I was one of the guys that, hey, he made Bump and Grind. He made Step in the Name of Love. Come on, man. Hey, I believe I could touch the sky. Now he can't touch the sky. Now Rico, now he can't touch the sky because he gonna be in a cell. And let's read on. Hold on. Let me get a couple more comments in and I'm gonna read on because yeah, we finna see something. That's what I read. Facts. Okay, so you know I'm not capping, I'm not lying, I'm not even doing it for fun or fame. I just want to bring y'all the news. I think about it every night and day. Oh my God, stop doing this, Rigo. I think about it every night and day. I spread, Lord him. I know this. All right, let's see what we got though, y'all. Okay. And notice y'all, shout out to CNN. I'm getting my news from CNN. Okay, bag that. I'm letting y'all know that now. The jurors found R&B singer R. Kelly, the Pied Piper, guilty of racketeering, including acts of bribery, sexual exploitation of a child, along with separate charges of sex trafficking. Now, guys, if you tuned in, make sure you hitting that like button. Make sure you hitting that share button. This is finna get for real. Nah, I ain't acting like nobody perfect. You get what I'm saying? Everybody got their sins. Everybody, been through what they've been through. Everybody this and that. You feel me? It's kind of looking like to me, R. Kelly kind of went a little too far. What it's looking like. You get what I'm saying? So let's read on. In this federal case in the Eastern District of New York, that's what the case said. R. Kelly faced a total of 9 counts of racketeering, with 14 underlying acts, including sexual exploitation of a child. That means he exploited a child, kidnapping. I gotta scroll. Let me see if I can get kidnapping, bribe. He exploited a child, kidnapping, bribery, and sex trafficking charges, and also 8 additional counts of violation of the Mann Act, a sexual trafficking law. Now, I'm not here to make R. Kelly look bad. I'm not here to bash no brother or all that. But now, shit, hell, I mean, God forgive me for cussing. Y'all, I'm sorry for cussing on the show. That's one thing we've been trying, definitely, we don't allow. But it's just the fact of R. Kelly, man. Let me go back to this again, man. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I mean, come on, man. What all didn't he? The question ain't what did he do no more. From reading this, the question is what he didn't do. You get what I'm saying? The question is what R. Kelly didn't do. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I knew he had. They said this. This is what I heard. I'm not saying I was. I was saying like he said on that song with Jay-Z. You innocent to proven guilty. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. Y'all sharing the live. If you really, hey, if you really mess around with the bag and you want to see us make it, man, share this live, bro. We just trying to give y'all the news. You feel me? We just trying to give y'all the news, straight facts. And I just did a show on this the other day about R. Kelly, and I told y'all when he said he's the Pied Piper, I knew then I knew someone right because I had to go read up on the wall when I was a kid. When you a kid, you could get fooled by plenty things. But when you become an adult, it ain't as easy to run game on you. And you notice that's why R. Kelly always, he had kids. You know what I'm saying? He had kids around him. Because it's easy to exploit with materialistic things, kids. But that ain't even the point. What it do, me the queen, man? Shout out me the queen, man. Y'all original moderator. It's the queen of the channel. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. You did me. But let me say this. It ain't just, oh, R. Kelly, he had girls at his house in a room. R. Kelly, he just did this. Listen to what I just said, y'all. Sexual exploitation of a child. Kidnapping. That means that's like mob. Like you kidnap a mom. If you kidnap a motherfucker, man, that means you grab my picture. I ain't talking about the media. I'm talking about in my head. When I think of the word kidnapping, I think of somebody grabbing you, throwing you in a car, somebody grabbing you, tying you up, all kind of stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I think of kidnapping. Now, y'all correct me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I want, if you in the chat, make sure you hit that like and that share button. I want y'all to talk to me. I want conversation about this. When y'all think of kidnapping, what y'all think about? Y'all think of something good? Anybody in the comments, just comment. Give me my feedback. When y'all hear the word kidnap, what do y'all think? I told y'all what I think. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all when I hear the word kidnap, I told y'all what I think and how I think. So y'all tell me what y'all think. You feel what I'm saying? What do y'all think when y'all hear the word kidnap? I'm gonna wait on the answer. What do y'all think when y'all hear the word kidnap? When y'all hear somebody got kidnapped, what do y'all think? Do y'all think it's good? Do y'all think of unicorns, and do y'all think of Ferris wheels and all that? What do y'all, when y'all hear the word kidnap, what do y'all think? If you in the comments, please comment below. When you hear the word kidnap, what do y'all think? I ain't gonna say nothing. Just let me know what y'all think. And my bad for the call. I got a text. Okay, look, I'm not gonna sit and wait. The comments taking too long. Check this out. When I hear the word kidnap, I think of somebody getting tied up like a hog. I think of just up to my somebody fighting, trying to get loose. You know what I'm saying? I done had family members and everything kidnapped and stuff like that. So I know they after that changed their life. They were petrified, bro. They were petrified. So for R. Kelly to kidnap, exploit. Let's get to the other word. The kidnap should have got us. We should, after we seen kidnap, we should have been got. Okay. Bribery. Oh man, who is this? The ice cream man? Is this R. Kelly? This bribe? So he bribed. Not only did he do that, he bribed. You get what I'm saying? Not only did he do that, he's bribing. What it do, G? What it do, G? OG Key, what it do, G Ski?
What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? What's
Man,
good in the hood?
we over here getting these folks the news, G. We over here getting these folks the news, man.
This shit crazy.
But what I tell, did you watch the show the other day when we did that part 1, part 2 of it?
No, I didn't see it.
I was telling him when he said he the Pied Piper, and I went on the show and looked up the definition and all that. And then I looked at how. Go ahead, Bidar. What you say?
What the Pied Piper mean?
Key, do you really? Key, do I need to look it up again and show you?
I'm curious.
I'm a.
I could assume it means somebody laying the pipe down or something, like he got the pipe, he missed the pipe game, man, or something.
It was deeper than that.
Okay, I'm curious to what the definition means.
I'm finna give it to you. I'm on my way with it. See, it was deeper than that. And that's how, when you look at the Pied Piper, how R. Kelly played the game. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was so much. You have to. I'm finna show it to you. See, you got to see how R. Kelly played the game. How you think R. Kelly got so many followers?
Well, sex sells, and his whole music is based on sex.
Okay. You said sex sells, and his music was based off sex and this and that.
Yeah, and they built his image off of sex.
But see that Pied Pipe. See, that's when that Pied Pipe kick in. See the Pied Piper. Let me get the picture up for you. Show you exactly everything I need to get you to see and put you in the places I want you to be. Let me see real quick. You see that right there?
Yeah, okay.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go back through. I'm going back through the show I just did, but I guess that's the Pied Piper, right?
Mm-hmm.
You notice that that's the dude in the front bigger than everybody else. These were grown people. Why would he be this tall? You get what I'm saying?
And those are women and children.
Come on, man. I don't see no dude, like I say, I'm looking through. I don't see no dude on the screen.
So basically, everybody moved to his fiddle.
Oh my God. Well, and not only that. Well, let me say this part first before I tell you that. The Pied Piper basically, he lured people in with that flute that he had, that tune, that melody. You feel what I'm saying? He knew how to play that melody the way to control you. You get what I'm saying?
Well, how the fuck he know about that? I thought he was illiterate and couldn't read and write.
You talking about the number one R&B singer in the world?
Yeah, remember
that wrote a Leo song. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Well, in the music business, you don't really necessarily got to write to write a song. You can actually freestyle it, and after you freestyle it, everything that you said in the song get done digitally. All the words get put out digitally.
Keep going. You're saying it, so you don't have to write to know. You don't have to know how to read to listen, do you?
Yeah, but they make it sound like the nigga illiterate. How the fuck he know about the Pied Piper?
This nigga, that nigga do that. Let me stop. Check this out, bro. He do that, bro. You get what I'm saying?
He do it. I'm just curious to see how was he aware of it. Like You know what I'm saying? Because I find myself a very knowledgeable person, and I didn't even know this. So for somebody that they say is can't read, has a low education, didn't graduate high school, you know what I'm saying? And they say can't read basically on a sixth grade level. How the fuck did he know about the Pied Piper? How was he even knowledgeable or know anything?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. One thing I learned, and I learned this way, bro. You feel me? When when you grow up around old people, bro, they tend to tell you certain things about stuff when they grew up. You feel me?
Man, the crazy thing about it to me is that when stuff like this happens in society and been going on for so long, we got to remember, there's so many people that knew about it, so many people that played a part in it, so many people that looked the other way, from cops, from judges, from senators,
What it do,
from
DC? Keep it 100. What it do, bag?
you see what
Bag
I'm
that,
saying?
bag that.
From adults, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody played a part in it. From the clerk, from the motherfuckers that took the paperwork for him and Aaliyah to get married, from the parents
No.
that was taking payments from this nigga. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? When the
Mm-hmm.
money dry up, that's when everything became a problem. Remember, I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
none of these parents had problems. None of this shit was hitting the fan like that until the money dried up. When that
Mm-hmm.
when he was sending consistent payments to these parents and making sure that they had it was taken care of, and these niggas was getting what they wanted, and nobody gave a fuck about letting the public know that their kid was staying with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Why all of a sudden now we find out your kid was with? If they didn't come out telling us now, 2018, 2019, nobody would have ever knew that R. Kelly had four bitches living in the
But don't say be don't well do what you want. Because we on the subject right now. It's real touch, I know. Check this out.
That's just my thing. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? And
bro. I
I'm not
feel
saying he
like
not.
this though. R. Kelly, not only did he do that back then, I was gonna hold it. That's why. See, basically, when I was covering it, I kind of was trying to at least give him a benefit of the doubt because I was like, what if he wasn't wrong back then?
Well,
But
right now, boss, they only arrested him for back then because they feel like he got away. The only reason he's being tried and going to jail today is because they feel like he got away with murder back then because he paid off the witness to leave, and she never was able to testify. So they feel
then
like
they say here, brother,
they feel like he beat the system.
yeah,
So
okay, keep
they
going.
basically said, "We gonna get you, motherfucker, and when we get you, we gonna get you." And all they did was wait until they was ready to get him.
Listen, bro. If R. Kelly woulda, cause that first case, you know, like I know, and everybody who tuned in, if you tuned in, hit that like button, hit that share button. We finna turn it up. Check this out though, bro. If you know, like I know, everybody know who watched the video. They like, and everybody who went to the studio and places they didn't post to go and jacuzzi though. But R. Kelly had a real sex problem that wasn't usual, bro.
Yeah,
He
he
didn't
likes
have
little
the usual
he
sex
like
problem.
he likes little girls. He likes little girls. He has a problem. That's why he should have went to jail. That's why
Yeah.
he should have never been free.
But when he beat
People,
that case,
but the only reason he didn't go to jail in the last 20 years is because he started messing with over 18 women. He was so scared of going to prison when he was messing with young girls that he started messing with girls that were 18 years old. If they were
I
17,
think he still was messing with him young, bro. I think
no,
he
he
still was
wasn't.
messing with him young.
Listen,
When I look at R. Kelly
why you think
eyes, bro,
look, why you think ain't none come out? This whole trial they just had, they didn't have no females come out under 18.
man, they said he was pulling up to the schools with his
Come
arm
on,
out the
listen.
window.
That's what they want you to think, bro. Wake up, G. They taking your black, successful, rich, famous artist away from you.
I can agree with you on that.
They want you not to have nobody to look at.
No, No, I can
They
agree with you
tried
on
to
that.
do the same thing to Michael Jackson. They did Michael Jackson the same way.
I can
Now,
agree
like
with
I
you on
said,
that.
do I think he was wrong for what he did in the past? Or
He just, I'm not finna say, you can say Michael Jackson, all them, I agree. But on this one, R. Kelly dug himself too deep. He had a second chance.
Let me ask you this.
It didn't matter if he went and got, listen, bro. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna go after you. Go ahead.
Tell me one thing. In this whole trial that he just went through, I watched the whole trial. Now tell me this. What did he do wrong that's illegal? Tell me something he did illegal.
You want me to tell you something he did illegal?
Yeah, what was illegal?
All right, let me see. You said what? You said you asking me now.
Yeah, because it's not illegal to have multiple bitches. I
mean,
multiple
good.
Females.
You good.
It's not
you
illegal
good.
to have multiple females. No. It's not illegal to have females living in your house and have them to oblige by your rules. Okay. It's not like he held them captive and they wasn't free to leave on their own will. He did nothing illegal. Everything in this case that they talking about has been about Aaliyah. Come on, it's 20 years ago. What we talking about Aaliyah for? Everything in this case has been about Aaliyah, has been about things that took place 20 years ago before on the old trial. It's almost like he's being indicted and was on trial for a mistrial that he already had trial for, so they trying to give him double jeopardy. It's almost like he just
DC keep it 100. What it do, family?
What, baby?
What it do, bad?
I can't hear you. Hold on.
I watch TV.
Let me mute it up. Hey, but you said what he did. Okay, let me go down. He did sexual exploitation of a child.
Not what he was charged with. Not what he was charged with.
No, can I just read it?
Go ahead.
Sexual exploitation of a child, kidnapping, bribery, sex trafficking charges, and let me get that coming off the screen. 8 additional counts of violation of the Mann Act and sex trafficking law.
Okay, now let me ask you this: how can you kidnap an 18-year-old? How can you bribe somebody who's been that basically been getting money from you because you've been helping them with their business ventures? They be coming to R. Kelly asking them for money on new business ventures, and he giving them payment and giving them money. How is that bribery? Sex trafficking charges. He ain't sex trafficked nobody. He wasn't selling no pussy. Only reason they call it sex trafficking because they trying to say Aaliyah was going with him across state lines doing shows and stuff. That's not sex trafficking. That's just a way to make it look bad on paper. Now, go down some more. Violation of the Mann Act and sex trafficking. Come on, these are all trumped up.
Hold on, wait. Let what it do, Samurai? What it do, Baghdad?
What it do, fam? What it do?
What it do, Caesar?
I'm just keeping it real.
Hold on. Now you said go down. Okay. Let me read it. I want to read it that way because I'm keeping it real. We didn't hell up for a lot of niggas. I'm tired of people using because he black that he ain't guilty. That's all I'm saying.
Shit, I ain't saying it's because he's black.
I ain't saying you.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm saying because he got off 20 years ago, and they feel like he beat the system because he paid Sparkle to not let her niece testify. They waited 20 years later, tried to get the nigga, The nigga beat the system. R. Kelly was smart because he stopped fucking with underage women. He only wanted them 18, and then now they trying to railroad him and still get him on bullshit that don't even make sense to this case because none of the shit that he was doing in his life today justifies any of these charges.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. It's just like this, bro. If a nigga, I mean, if a man is shooting, he was shooting kids, and then he stopped shooting kids, and he started shooting adults. He still was killing people.
We talking apples and bananas. You can't talk like that. We talking about a man who 20 years ago was
with
on trial.
Underage girl.
Yeah, 20 years ago he was on trial for underage woman. He had a mistrial, was found not guilty. You cannot in the state of
listen to what I'm saying though, bro. You gotta understand what I'm saying. If you got accused of changing the birthday on a marriage certificate and raping a young girl, all that, You cannot still have a house with different girls tied up in the rooms and all that.
He never had nobody tied up.
They said they were tied up. He said it.
Come on, man.
They was in that motherfucker tied up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I'm cussing. They was in that house.
His own homeboy said they were tied up. His boy.
Don't believe that.
I mean, well, let's say allegedly. Well, the lady on the interview on that Netflix special, she said that she was in that thing and doing some strange stuff.
My nigga, I just went through this shit myself. Do you know the lies and shit women will say when they bitter and when they upset?
They will say some lies.
Yeah, true.
I just went through it. And I'm at the bitch house. I was just at the bitch house earlier today.
Well, yeah, you was.
You know what I'm saying? I went through it. Women say shit like that all the time. This nigga didn't have them bitches tied up, man. Come on. Now we could be logical and we could be cool.
Have you ever did this? That's what I'm finna ask you. Have you ever did this right here to have you ever did this right here to Gayle King? What I want to know, have you ever did this?
What's that?
Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna play it long. I ain't gonna play no song. And when I do this, just tell me.
Hit the door.
First of all, he's saying he don't know what a coat is. I'm not even finna, cause I'm not finna go back through this because I went through this one time and they got mad. Well, I gotta show you this.
My thing is he ain't doing nothing different than motherfucking Hugh Hefner did.
Now you right about that.
Hugh Hefner had females staying in his house. He had 30, 40. He threw Hollywood parties for people to come have sex.
Have he ever did this?
Now I'm gonna go against the grain on that because Big Daddy Hefner, he had an open door policy. And R. Kelly didn't have no damn open door policy.
Hey, and then look.
How can we say that though?
Look what he did. Y'all just look what he did.
Okay, it's one thing to have one bitter woman, but how you gonna have multiple bitter people? Even a bitter man,
bro. When money involved, and when this nigga found guilty, watch how many civil suits come out of the work. It's all about money when niggas got money. Civil suit.
You ain't listening to what I'm saying.
You can't file a civil suit without filing a criminal suit.
Even if they do a civil suit, they just said this man is negative $2 million. What you getting out of negative $2 million?
Just because you could be negative $2 million, but still have millions of dollars in assets.
But you can say what you want.
Remember this man still got royalties.
Have you ever did this? And took ain't no Hugh Hefner or whatever you want to say, Hugh Hefner, all that. Look at this.
Yo, killing me with this.
He almost stole on the lady, man.
Man, he ain't almost still on the
lady.
Man,
look at
that. Man, that my nigga, they trying to get him. My nigga,
he almost stole on the lady.
He sound like a man that's hurt because his own country trying to get him for double jeopardy. This is a perfect scenario of double jeopardy, and we letting it happen to him right in front of our eyes. He's not being prosecuted.
We didn't let a damn thing happen. He did that. He did that stuff on his own, Playboy. Like,
no,
okay, now he shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have been dipping his damn. He shouldn't have been dipping his stuff in that pudding pop.
DC, all I'm saying is he didn't do anything. Now, do I think he deserves to be in jail? Yes. Any man that touched kids, I don't give a fuck if it happened 20 years ago. He still deserves to be in jail. I understand that. Okay. We all agree on that. I agree on that. I don't condone sexual molestation. I think he deserves to be in jail for what he did to them girls 20 years ago. For pissing on that girl, all that. But all I'm saying is, because he beat the system, because he was able to bribe them motherfuckers 20 years ago, he got it. This whole case that they built on him was about that. Was about what he did 20 years ago.
So that's like going to jail for a long time. You get out. What do you continue to be live a life of crime, or do you go on a straight and narrow?
But he wasn't living a life of crime no more. He wasn't fucking with underage women anymore. The nigga was fucking with 18-year-old women.
Hey,
the women
if
that
he
was
wasn't,
in his house were over
that boy,
18.
hey, if he was, he was pretty close. I can tell you that.
You see what I'm saying? He was fucking with over 18-year-old women.
I'm saying,
The
how
nigga
we
had
know?
multiple women.
How we know he was messing with older
household.
women though, bro? How we talking about
Man,
a guy?
it's too many people came forward, man.
Listen,
I don't
bro,
know.
we talking about a guy who changed the
not
birthday.
talking about surviving R. Kelly that happened a long time ago. All the women were adults, bro.
We ain't talking about that.
Women were adults.
Listen, what I'm saying,
all of them wasn't adults. It was a couple of them, like they went from like 14, 15, 16, 17. Even it was some adults in the group, but some of them was young.
Hey, this panel control. Watch this. You expect me to say that the man that changed the girl's name to make her old enough to get married?
He didn't do it.
Listen.
He didn't do it.
Okay, the man. So he didn't ever sleep with Aaliyah.
That's not what I said. I said he's
playing with fire right there. He was already playing with fire right there. This is kind of like what they did. This is kind of like what the white folks did to OJ. Once you know how OJ got away with it the first time and messed around and got caught. Yeah, and got caught. Exactly.
But he didn't stop. What I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that the nigga ain't getting bit through in the fire for something new. They getting him for old shit. This is double jeopardy. The nigga, whether he deserves to go to jail, whether or not. They fucking in niggas. They really fucking.
What make it worse?
No, he fucked himself from.
No, what make it worse is he had 10 more girls. It ain't. First of all, if you get accused, then every time I see that nigga, he shooting something up, right? And then 10 years later, you get in church. You a church man now, but you just keep your gun. But you known for shooting stuff up. When I see you with a gun, you think I ain't gonna think you gonna shoot something?
Just because you go to church? Oh, he go to church now, huh?
We don't even know if he go to church now. We ain't seen no R. Kelly.
But they know every bitch that lives in his house at this moment that came out of his house was over 18. They have no charges of underage women.
How do you expect me to believe that he didn't sleep with no underage girl if he knows?
Yeah, and I seen the videotape. I seen that damn videotape too. I seen that videotape back in the day, so I know that was his ass.
That's not how the court of law works. It's not what you believe, it's what you can prove.
That's why he locked up now.
They didn't prove shit.
That's why
he prove shit.
He got guilty though.
They locked him up off of old shit.
Bro, this look like new stuff to me.
Hell
kidnapping.
Nah.
So when he did some kidnapping back in the day?
Because there's no there's no limit of statutorial.
Who did he kidnap?
Hey, bro, I'm not the. I'm just a
limitation. Statutory limitation on that. I don't want to put it track.
But now, Keith, I feel where you coming from, Keith. They can't keep bringing up this 20-year-old stuff on these people. Yeah, like that Bill Cosby, all that. Yeah, you can't do that, man.
You can't get. That's like a nigga say you killed them, right? And you got away with it. And then 20 years later, they keep trying to fuck with you and pin the same murder on you that you already got found now guilty of.
Yeah, but it's like what you saying. Take the story you saying and put that same dude who after he murdered somebody, he go back to the hood and just stand around some nigga with guns. They gonna think that. R. Kelly is in the house with number females tied in bed.
It's not illegal to stand around niggas with guns just because you beat a case of a murder charge.
Okay, but don't be mad when you get stereotyped.
Hey, let's put it like this. That man,
when you get stereotyped.
R. Kelly own lawyer, the one that quit.
Remember that on the show the other night?
That lady asked this man. The lady said, "You have a daughter of age. She like in her 20s." She said, "Would you want your daughter to be around this man?" You know what he said? Hell no.
Of course he
This woman is of age. And she's of age though.
Of course he would say that. Who wouldn't say that if that's your daughter and he's accused of these crimes?
Bruh.
You would look like a bad father if someone was accused of even being accused. I don't care if you're guilty or not guilty. If you're accused of something, that's like saying, yo, my homie got accused of rape. You gonna let him watch your kids? I wouldn't give a fuck if you rape somebody.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. We already so with what you just said, with whatever just came out your mouth, with the word that just came out your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
How do you expect me to think that R. Kelly just stopped messing with young girls and start checking their IDs and shit?
But what I'm
he just stopped cold turkey. He stopped pissing. He stopped pissing and shit.
But what I'm trying to tell you is just because you think he didn't, don't mean he needs to go to jail for the rest of his life because they haven't proved that he did. We live in a democracy, not a fucking dictatorship where we say, oh, we think that you fucking with little girls now. Put them in jail. You're still doing what you did 20 years ago. Put them in jail.
Right.
Exactly. Better yet, we got more evidence on you now, and we think that you did fuck with little girls back 20 years ago. So we're gonna put you in jail. And then we're gonna make up fake ass charges on you to put you in jail. We're gonna say you're kidnapping women still when he's not kidnapping.
They have to
nobody.
prove them charges, right? Like you said, right?
They must have some kind of proof.
It must be something that ain't right.
Kind of proof.
For R. Kelly to be locked up like this, something gotta be not right. What I'm saying.
First of all, you know in this justice system. First of all, you know in this justice system, if they want us in jail, it don't matter what the fuck we prove.
Yeah,
when
they'll
you
say you had a
going against a white judge, a white jury, they control you and dictate your motherfucking your freedom. So if these motherfuckers is out to get you for you doing something 20 years ago, my nigga, the fix is in. Ain't nothing you can do to make the higher ups change anything about that.
So what you can do is stay the hell out there, stay out the way. That's what you can do.
Still have the girls in
stay out the way.
He tried to for 20 years.
I'm saying, why did he still have different girls at his house?
It wasn't until his money got dry. It wasn't until the money got dry that now everybody coming out the woodwork trying to blame him for shit he ain't doing.
But you know they were gonna do that. So why would you have these different girls at your house? That's what I'm saying.
They over 18. When is it illegal not to have multiple bitches?
Cause we not R. Kelly. For a regular person, you can stay there, bro. He already got accused of rape. He should have stayed away from all that then.
Because the rape,
that first case, that was it.
Remember, he's not on. He wasn't on trial for rape because he ain't raping nobody.
Man,
he's not on trial. He ain't for rape.
Man, that man got convicted of rape.
I don't know. Yeah, these sound like it sound like some old charges and some new stuff they done trumped up on him.
I'm telling you,
but they had to have something. They had to have something.
If you watch the trial. They talked about Aaliyah. They talked about shit he did 20 years ago. Shit that they brought up in the old trial, they was talking about.
But
they didn't even talk about really
because they try to, you know how they got to do? They got to destroy your credibility.
And that's what they did to him. Only thing they did was taint the jury and make the jury think that this guy got away with murder 20 years ago, and he's still doing this, and he's holding women holding them captive. And all these women turned on him. It's like bitter women who turn on you at the last.
When I first came on the show, Keith,
I didn't want to be here.
I mean, it got to be at least one. I mean, all of them can't be bitter. Some of them got to be solid.
And put it like this. I bet you if you go to the mall and they get the video cameras, all them time them bitches was going shopping with that nigga credit card and his assistant. None of them bitches had chains on them. None of them had ropes. They could leave and win at any time. But they all had shopping bags in their hand. I bet you they was twirling. I bet you they was having fun with your motherfucker.
But Keith, you got to look at this, Keith.
You understand what I'm saying?
Keith, listen to what I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, bro, R. Kelly, you got to understand, he knew that second time around that this was gonna be a dangerous game to play.
Yeah, you playing with fire. You playing with lava.
I'm just saying, you know right now, Keith. That second rodeo, he should have got married and just chilled it out.
He got married, exactly.
He didn't do nothing. He did. He ain't married no young children this time. He didn't have no young children living with him and having sex with young children.
You must don't see who they brought on the interview. You notice who they got to interview him?
I saw who they had interviewing him.
Gail. Look, old black lady, strong woman.
Gail. That's Gail. Everybody knows.
Look, he cried. Gail didn't give a damn. Cried not.
Yeah, she was like, Negro, please.
Her job is not to have feelings. Why would she give a fuck? Her job is to be a correspondent, not to have feelings and worry about your emotions. That wasn't her job. She wouldn't be doing her job properly.
She don't care anyway. She didn't care anyway. They wanted R. Kelly down, bro. R. Kelly knew after that Aaliyah.
You're not understanding. This is a man that was caught on camera 20 years ago. I watched it. The nigga was caught on camera pissing on a little kid. He had a 16-year-old girl eating his booty, eating his ass. He was eating her ass. So I understand the logic of why they want this man in jail and why they couldn't prove their case last time. I understand that. But my whole thing is that with all that being said, this whole case that they cocked it up against him now is a facade, and it's only to get him from what he did, what happened last time.
Man, y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, y'all hitting that share button. It's getting crazy over here,
there's
man.
no crucial evidence. When I mean no crucial evidence, there's no crucial evidence that he did anything illegal in this case. They don't have him sleeping with underage women. They don't have no evidence of him beating any women. They don't have no evidence of him holding people hostage without.
So how did they find him guilty though? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to know.
How did they find him guilty?
I didn't follow the case like that.
How exactly was the guilty verdict?
The same way the Magnificent Five got found guilty in New York in Central Park. The same way plenty of other niggas in America get sent to jail for murder that they never committed. The same way cops railroad motherfuckers every day and say they busted them with drugs and they didn't have a dime bag on.
Damn,
Let's be real.
Nah, I was just looking at something. They had an era, the Me Too era. He got hit in the Me Too era too. You know when people were just saying Me Too?
Yeah, he was not gonna win this fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's all, Keith. That's what all I've been trying to say.
Let me ask you this. Why is R. Kelly going to jail, but the white man, Weinstein, got to pay millions of dollars and he's free?
Because you know that's how the world go.
Why is that?
Because he's black.
Weinstein, it was 20, 30 women came out on him in the Me Too era too. 20 and 30 white women came out, said he was raping.
What happened to
Weinstein?
Weinstein?
All types of shit.
What happened to Weinstein?
Weinstein ain't in jail? Why is R. Kelly in jail?
He ain't locked up at all, period.
He ain't locked up at all.
Oh man.
He paid some money and this shit disappeared. But R. Kelly is,
I thought Weinstein's locked up.
Huh?
You sure? I'll look it up.
I thought Weinstein's ass locked up.
Nah, that nigga ain't locked up, man. He went to jail, bonded out, and that shit disappeared. He paid off everybody.
You lying, man.
Man, when you got billions of dollar money, talk bullshit walk. His money talking. Now R. Kelly, they motherfucking putting under the jail, and he ain't commit not one crime.
Yeah.
He ain't got no bitches saying he raped them. He did this. He got bitches that saying that basically he's a pimp ass nigga, and they don't like the way he was treating them. He wouldn't let me come out the room.
Get what, bro? Now that you said that, oh man, bro, Harvey Weinstein, he had more. Somebody said Harvey Weinstein dead.
No, he not.
Somebody said he dead.
That white man ain't dead. That white man.
I think she thinking about Epstein.
Yeah, nah, we ain't talking about Epstein. We talking about Weinstein. The
bro,
nigga
the dude, the man Weinstein had more charges against him than R. Kelly.
Exactly.
Now that's being real.
And he raped people. Actually raped people.
But I don't care who you is. What I'm saying, and I don't give a damn how many years later it's been. The way R. Kelly did back in the day, bro.
He should have went to jail. I'm not gonna lie about
but
that.
Like you say, he beat the case, and I can't even stun. After he beat the case, we still listening to the music, and we still.
And all I'm saying is
they should have let it go. Yeah, they should have let it go.
He shouldn't be charged double jeopardy. He should not. Yeah. They shouldn't even be bringing up shit that happened 20 years ago that you said in the case 20 years ago.
Yeah. Now that's real.
It's really a facade, and if you really think about it, you can see like, okay.
But see, that really should be. Ain't that a crime? When they brought up that Aaliyah case, and they did bring it up, those are facts. Double jeopardy is the word. Those are facts. They did bring up the Aaliyah case in the R. Kelly trial. And
my nigga, Aaliyah parents wasn't even there. Aaliyah parents wasn't even at the trial. They didn't even want nothing to do with it. Them niggas
that wasn't supposed to be brought up.
Aaliyah family has never came out and said anything bad about R. Kelly.
Hey, but get what though? That's how he gonna get out. Why would I tell you?
Yeah, because my nigga, he gonna get out on a pill. My nigga, let me help y'all understand how this white world works. The only
he's gonna get out. Just one fact before you start.
They doing him like they did Bill Cosby.
He's gonna get out because they brought up that Aaliyah. What I'm telling you, this gonna be one fact.
He gonna get a pill because of that.
You what I know. They didn't supposed to bring that up. That was definitely not supposed to be
My
brought
nigga,
up.
a lot of the shit that they brought up in the trial is none and void because it should have never even brought up. It
Like
tainted the
what?
jury.
Like
It
what,
tainted
Key?
the jury. Like the Leah case, everything that he did, him marrying Aaliyah, he's not on trial for Aaliyah. He's not on trial because Aaliyah. Aaliyah is not prosecuting him. Aaliyah did not
Mm-hmm.
fill out any prosecuting letters to prosecute
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly. So why are we talking about him marrying Aaliyah at 15? Why are we talking about everything about Aaliyah?
Right.
Because that let us know about his credibility, man. Like he got a
I'm
track
saying is,
record.
but that's also tainting the jury because that has nothing to do with this trial. He is not on trial for having sex with an underage woman. You see what I'm trying to make you understand? His charges
Yeah, I
that he's on
understand what you're
trial
saying.
for, he's not charged for having sex with an underage woman. If he was charged for having sex with an underage woman, then I can understand how you could bring that as a mitigating factor that this is why we need to bring it and let the jury understand what's going on. But being that he's not on trial for an underage woman, all you doing is tainting the jury and showing him as a monster so they can what? Find him guilty.
Mm-hmm. Paint a picture, yeah, right.
And that's cruelty. That's wrong. Because think about it. As any person in the jury, if you paint a picture that this man had sex with a 15-year-old woman, married a 15-year-old woman, I don't give a fuck what you tell me after that. To me, in my mind, he's already guilty. I don't care what you say after. I look at him as a rapist.
What it do, hey? What it do, Brody?
What it do, fam?
Man, we over here talking about this R. Kelly, man. It's getting heated. It's getting crazy, man.
Oh yeah, man. All charges here.
But Keith, tell Hayes what you were saying. Break it down to him how you broke it down.
He heard me. What do he think?
No, I ain't here yet. I'm just checking in, man. Go on, put me down real quick.
Man, like I said, and I told them, I feel like this whole case is double jeopardy. And I don't think any of these charges that they charged him with and found him guilty of, he actually committed in this case alone.
Now I heard like racketeering. Like what did that even entail? Like does this
Exactly.
even have anything to do with the women's situation or?
Racketeering is almost like if he's selling bitches. They try to make it seem like he was selling bitches.
Now,
Yeah.
Keith, now all the other charges, I can kind of feel you. Now that racketeering one,
Yeah, that
he probably,
racketeering was that one was a little weird for me.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
racketeering, sex trafficking. Come on, they say sex trafficking, but this nigga wasn't taking bitches across the
And
city
taking
line
them to
and
other
selling
people,
pussy.
he was keeping them for himself.
Yeah, that was his girl. They was together. So how you
But
gonna charge me with sex
What are you sharing
trafficking
them
because
bitches?
me and my
y'all
girl
listen
went somewhere?
Excuse me.
y'all listen to what I'm saying though. I'm saying this is R. Kelly. How could we not say if he was selling women? This R. Kelly. He's proven to
Man,
be on a video with a young kid.
because they didn't get one person on the stand to say R. Kelly sold me a bitch.
Or did any of the
Man, I'm gonna
girls say
take.
that R. Kelly sold me?
Ooh,
Hell no.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well I see where you coming from.
you got a
The
point there.
only
I
reason
don't
why
think no girl said that.
it's considered
Because
sex
even the girls
trafficking.
was like, I was with him. Like,
But
I chose
the
to be here.
girls gonna want to stay. I mean,
Yeah.
it can be a 15-year-old. He might be doing
Man,
this. She gonna
the
say that.
girls
We
didn't want
ain't
to
talking
stay
about
when the
that.
money ran out, man. Some
Mm-hmm.
girls didn't leave nowhere. Them girls was having fun. Listen, I'm telling you, man.
Now
Don't
I do
believe the
know
hype.
this. I know this right here, bro. R. Kelly didn't know. You know how you make a bunch of hit songs and you just partying and doing stuff, and you forget that they'll hold this against you. You know how they do in Hollywood. They walk you in the house and give you some pills and get you messed up. And before you knew it, you got a dude in there, you got girls in there, and ooh, bam, bam, and how it go.
But they didn't even they didn't even say he did that. I could see if they said he was giving people pills and drugging them. He didn't even do that. The nigga had overage women living in the house, multiple, all of them sucking his dick, loving him, having great freaky sex, and everybody in his fucking business, and he ain't do nothing wrong. Now the bitches is not happy. They bitter because the money probably dry. They ain't going shopping as much as they used to. Their parents ain't getting checks no more from R. Kelly. And now everybody come out and say, "Oh, I'm not happy.
Let me
I
see
don't want to live
saute
with you.
citrus.
Oh, let me leave."
So, what about the 14 underlying acts of the sexual exploitation of a child? Let's get to that. Let's get to the 14 underlying acts of that.
That's all shit that they trying to claim from 20 years ago. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is double jeopardy.
Not that one from like 05, right? This is a different situation.
Yeah, that's all old shit.
So this ain't the 14. You know, out of the 14, all them old.
My nigga, hey, they didn't catch him with no underage women, my dude.
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do one side. I'm gonna do mac and cheese. My bad, y'all. I'm in the food court in Lennox Mall, man. Oh, my bad.
You good. You good. All right, Keith, check this out. Because I know how they do. They get the artists, they blow them up, and they keep some on them so they can throw in on you when they get you. I know that. I know what you're saying.
That's all they did to him.
That always happens. I remember when they did Michael Jackson, he held the baby over the balcony, and I said, but now, tell the truth, though. Would have held your baby over the balcony?
If I was Michael Jackson, probably.
My nigga, if you had money like that, nigga, you do a whole lot of shit you wouldn't do.
Just one side.
Hey, there's no cap, though. So, at the end of the day, I felt like when they did Michael Jackson like that, I knew.
Man, because the thing with Michael Jackson, as far as that go, like, you know, niggas was already shitting on him, calling him crazy and shit. That was just another straw on the camel's back, honestly.
My nigga, like, when you worth millions of dollars, my nigga, you are nothing but a target.
As a nigga, for sure.
They always try to figure out ways to get you for $1.
I just feel like he knew that, Keith.
Whether it's a nigga, whether it's your
exactly. I feel you on that, but like Pay was saying, he knew that. So like, you know, these people out to get you as a black man being in America, and you already be the case. Why are you still fucking around?
You're not doing nothing but fucking overage bitches. I can see if
doing
like,
too much.
I can see if you was like, why he's still fucking around pissing on women. I can see if you like, why he's still fucking around fucking with underage.
You can't go to jail for fucking on of age females.
Then that's my point. Why is he going to jail?
Unless you did some strange stuff.
Hey, you making my point. Then why is he going to jail? Because there's no underage woman that testified against him. There's no.
It was an underage man that testified also.
I did hear about the dude.
I just did a show on this the other day.
It was an underage man saying he was like 15, 16 years old.
No, he was grown 17. Now. He was 17, and 17 is the legal age of consent in the state of Chicago.
Illinois.
I don't care if he was 15, 17, 25. Why is he with this man crawling to him and sucking him up?
My nigga, his sexual life ain't got nothing to do with me. His preference, his profile, what he like niggas, women, that's between him and God. But what I do know is 17 is the legal age of consent.
So that dude was from Chicago? I don't know if he was from Chicago or not.
He was from Chicago. He met the nigga at McDonald's. And he was 17.
So was it true? So what are you saying?
Invited his mama, his daddy, and they all came to a party. They all came to his house. His mama, the daddy, and him.
Hold on, let me blow it up.
So was it true?
It was true. But that's not illegal. It ain't illegal for him to get his dick sucked by a 17-year-old. What he doing legal?
Man, listen. I just feel like this, man. At an age, I know you saying legal.
That's the stipulation where they got him in. Okay, it was legal to have sex. Take this blue. It was legal for the guy to have sexual consent at 17, but it wasn't legal for him to take him to another state.
Exploitation,
and that's
when he used it. That's why he bribing. That's where the bribery come in at. That's where the exploitation come in.
Huh?
I said that's where the bribery come in. That's where the exploitation.
The bribery come in is because they trying to charge him with the shit that happened with Aaliyah. That's where the bribery come in. They charging him with bribing the court and getting the IDs for Aaliyah so he can marry her. And that happened 20 years, 30, almost 30 years ago.
30 years
and
ago.
now you want to charge this nigga for that?
Statute of limitations exists.
That's why I've been saying no limitations on that, man.
Ain't no statute of limitations.
Yeah, that's how Bill Cosby got off.
Well, why he wasn't been locked up then?
That's my whole point. That's what I'm telling you. This is how they do our rich, famous black people. When they don't need you no more, when they don't want you no more, they use you up. They got you all your money. They want to take your royalties. They do shit like this to you.
Well, he brought, like I keep saying, he
I
brought it
agree
to
with you.
himself because he
I
had
agree
the
with you.
Lil
I'm saying, I
situation,
feel like,
and
go
then
ahead,
he
go
had
ahead,
the
DC.
other little situation too. So it's like he was playing, like I said, he was playing with the fire.
Yeah,
He
he was
thought he
playing
could
with
just,
fire, bro.
he thought he could just get away with it, bro. That's what it was. That's why I feel like he was like he got away with it the first 2 times. He feel unstoppable. That's what happened to people that don't, nothing happened to them. They don't have to face up to the consequences of shit they do. They
And
feel
then the
like they
fact
get
that
away with shit.
I'm saying, and then the fact that like think about when he got hit at like back in 05 for that first shit. Like that was at the peak of his second act, you know what I'm saying? So like now
Right.
you in the middle of fucking like chocolate factory area, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm 24, right? So like that's the time of like me being familiar with R. Kelly music type shit. So like that's before T-Pain was on Everybody Hook, R. Kelly was on Everybody Hook.
R.
In the
Kelly
middle of
was
that,
he was the Pied Piper. He
you know what
was
I'm
Right,
saying?
that
right. Well,
definitely
we
was the
mess with
Pied.
this man tough as
He was the
a
Pied
Let me
Piper.
ask
community.
you this. Y'all don't think when he was on everybody's hook, when he was doing all that music, you don't
They
think
was
the
there with the
industry
girls
and
too.
everybody knew what the fuck he was doing?
Yeah.
No. Don't make it okay. He just got
But
caught.
I'm not saying it's okay.
No.
if he
What
got
I'm
caught,
saying
he
is,
got
what
caught.
I'm saying
We
is
trying
he
to get the
wasn't
nigga that
doing
got
nothing
caught.
illegal. He wasn't doing nothing illegal. It's not illegal to fuck with an 18-year-old girl.
It's
It's
illegal
not.
to
It's
piss
not
on a
illegal to have
14-year-old
multiple
girl
bitches in
face
your
though,
house,
bro.
Yeah, it
huh?
is illegal to piss
It's
on a
illegal to piss on a
14-year-old, bro.
14-year-old, so I don't want to hear that.
He got found not guilty for that.
But
Bruh.
fuck
So
that.
so,
Guilty or
Fuck
not
that.
guilty don't
he
mean
was
it's right.
It's
just
a
on,
Guilty
big
don't mean you right.
he was just on borrowed
Listen,
time
listen,
before he had to
listen,
go down. He was
listen.
on borrowed time.
Listen, y'all.
Listen.
Let me say
Hey,
this.
listen.
Key, let me
We
say
made
this
it
because you
clear.
said he was found not guilty. Let me say this. Let me
I'm
just
talking
say
from a
this.
lawyer perspective now.
Okay.
I'm not talking from
Yeah.
a citizen. Or a citizen, my
Listen, bro.
citizen self, I
Listen.
know he's wrong. He deserves to be in jail. As a
Key,
citizen,
you
I
said
know
he didn't get found guilty. I know
exactly.
people that they done really killed people or something, and they didn't get found guilty. Does that mean they right? They
I
just
never
didn't get
said he
found
was
guilty.
right. Look, I never said he was right. I never said he was right. I do know
True, true.
he was wrong for what he did. I do know he should have
Okay.
went to jail the first time, but he didn't, and he was found not guilty. And all I'm saying is, 20 years later, he didn't do nothing wrong, and we fucking him right now.
to
They
our
fucking him.
knowledge. To our
I
knowledge.
can't say he didn't do nothing wrong. I wasn't there. Get what I'm saying? I know he had
To the
sexual.
public eye knowledge.
He had a
He didn't do
sexual
nothing wrong.
I'm talking
happening, like
about from
having
what I
sex.
saw outside, what I saw in the trial. What I saw in the trial, what I watched, they didn't prove anything that he did illegal. The whole trial looked like to me that he's being arrested
I'm
and going
saying
to
y'all
jail
knew
for
we
old
knew
shit.
what the trial was about. We knew they were gonna bring a Lil. We knew this. He knew this. So why didn't he go get married and then live with it, get a wife, get a family, have a kid, whatever?
See
This
this?
guy still had folks tied up in houses and 20
My
girls
nigga,
and all this.
you see how you doing exactly what they want you to do? They
No,
want you to
they
say
ain't
he had
doing what
sex
I
with
ain't doing what
her.
they want me to do. I'm doing
That
for the
man
nigga who
had
He
sex
did it
finally
with
to
became the
himself, like I
president.
keep saying it.
I'm not the one doing it.
He
I'm at
didn't
home with
have
my kids and
nobody
my girl and my
tied up.
family.
Bro, did you see anybody in the room? Have you witnessed anybody tied up in R. Kelly's house?
I seen that video of him pissing on that young lady.
You know what I mean?
We saw that 10 years ago, and he got found not guilty for
Okay.
that.
So
Did
what
10
you
you
years
think
not
he
ago.
just
see
gonna
nobody
stop cold
tied up?
turkey?
Bro,
Did
He
you
gonna
not
that's
see
just
nobody
power,
tied
man.
up?
The motherfuckers
what
who
kind
beat
of
Rodney King ass got
Look,
found not guilty.
nobody said that he pissed
That's
on
some
him.
S&M type of stuff, man. He on some super duper freaky stuff. If you
Okay,
peeing on a motherfucker, you
Yeah, if
on
she was
some
a
listen.
super
grown lady,
dookie,
if she
super
was a no, no,
duper
listen,
freaky
listen to
shit,
me
boy.
real quick.
You see how the
If it was
white
a
man
grown lady
did it?
that she had,
You see
on
how
video,
powerful the white
that bitch
man
was
Hold on,
21
is?
years old, we would just
let
call
her
him
get
a
him out.
weird ass nigga.
You
You
said
know what I'm
what?
saying? I said if that lady was grown or whatever, like nah, like the 14-year-old, if she was grown and he was doing that shit, then we would just call him a weird ass, freaky ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But this is a child we talking about, bro. So like that's the big difference in it all.
And
Like
take
at
that
the
gross
moment,
factor
He
to
should have went to jail. He should have went to jail. I agree on that. He
yeah.
totally should have went to jail 20 years ago. He
But
got lucky as
that's just
hell.
power though. At that point, I mean,
So we
look at
not
the
gonna
look.
act like we sitting on here shitting on R. Kelly or nothing. We
No,
just
because I mean,
finally
no, because
getting to say what we gonna say.
I just think it's almost like it's more of a street justice to R. Kelly than really justice. Like now, if we want to say we want
now
to use
that's
Dr.
facts.
Dash and what he did 20
That's
years ago,
facts.
okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, honestly.
But I'm just saying,
And that's
this
kind
is
of
not really.
that was
Listen,
low key.
okay,
Like,
let me.
Go ahead, DC. Go ahead.
I'm gonna make this example right now. Okay, we seen this man on this video doing what he do, right?
Right.
He didn't go to jail for it. He got away with it.
Facts.
So you think when he having a little party, got some little females, the party bumping, he bumping to a little cutie, take her to the cut, find out she underage. You think he gonna be like, oh nah, man, get up out of here?
he gonna be like perfect.
I mean, he known for hitting baseball.
I'm gonna say no. You literally go to
that.
Chicago, bro. You literally go to Chicago. Ask anybody over the age of 45, they will tell you about R. Kelly.
Bro, I know he ain't on trial for it.
They said R. Kelly,
but that's within his character though. Especially what we seen on tape.
Bro, they said R. Kelly locked your phone up. He got cell phone blockers at his house and all this stuff. Come on, bro.
What's wrong with that?
Nah, bro, we know what's up now, though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm saying he got the character
in
of a
context
molester
of what he does, type shit.
Yeah.
And
if he catch your underage daughter at one of those parties, he gonna take her down.
My underage daughter would never be there. So we have to
exactly. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know they're talking about him everywhere, Shanice. I know, but we talking about him over here.
We also need to put some ownership on these parents. How come these parents ain't being charged? Where's
exactly. Right.
For endangering your own life.
You right about that.
Go ahead. Preach on with that.
That's what it's about.
Where's the negligence charges on the parents for allowing their kids to go stay with R. Kelly? Where's the that should be involved? Where's all the other people that should be getting arrested for aiding and abetting? Where's the people that the person that went and bought the ID? Why is he not being charged with bribery? Because he's the one that bribed the clerk, not R. Kelly.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Let's be real. R. Kelly is not on camera giving the money to a clerk. R. Kelly is not on camera asking the clerk to change the ID and a date. How do you charge R. Kelly with that crime? Because he's R. Kelly.
Because he was R. Kelly.
Yeah, exactly. And you know you R. Kelly, so you supposed to stay the hell out the way.
Bro, R. Kelly was the shit back then.
That's not my point.
I just feel like with him being the age he should have knew. Like, let me slow it down now. You know what I'm saying? They almost got me that first time. I barely got out of this. You get what I'm saying?
Can I make a comparison real quick?
Let me chill it out. Go ahead. Go ahead, Hey.
So, like, put it like, you can compare this to Michael Jackson, right? So, like, his second trial, that was like in, like, what was that, 07 or whatever? Or 05 or whatever?
Somewhere around there.
So, like, that would have been what is, like, R. Kelly's trial right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as him getting charged and, like, like, that shit. Oh, now you can take his 92 trial, Michael Jackson 92 trial, and compare it to R. Kelly 05 trial type shit. As far as like, this is the first time we see you out here doing weird shit, but you the shit, so we gonna let you ride whether it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on the side of I don't think Mike did this shit at all, but the second trial was kind of what, to at least for me, kind of
what R. Kelly going through.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, improve this shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as prove his innocence to a degree. You know what I mean? Now, but here, I do feel like, because even if Mike was doing it back then, and he just got recalled up for the second time, same shit with Kels. Like, Kels was, you know what I'm saying? He had his cake and he tried to eat it too. You know what I'm saying? By getting off the first time, and you know what I'm saying, doing all that extra shit.
And he tried to record it.
Right.
See, I would let you compare that to. I would. I would sit here and let you compare the two.
All I'm saying, we have to remember. We got to remember. R. Kelly didn't get fined with no new videotape. So it's not like he's still recording new women on videotapes. He don't got no new tapes out.
I think when they found, didn't they like seize the whole.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be some new footage.
No, all them tapes were old from 20 years ago.
No, I'm talking about when they just came. They just went in his crib like within the past year.
They just found those
Listen,
tapes.
first of all,
those
listen,
tapes
bro.
from 20 years ago.
Y'all talking about
It's
Michael
like-
Jackson. Michael Jackson never got caught on the video with a little boy having no sexual intercourse. R. Kelly has got caught on the video.
Michael Jackson admitted that he used to share his bed with little kids.
Michael Jackson has not been found on the video doing sexual intercourse with no little boy. I repeat. Do I have to repeat it again?
I'm not saying he had, but Michael Jackson.
R. Kelly was found on the video
with little kids.
R. Kelly
Michael
was
Jackson
on a
admitted
video.
That his mouth that he shared his bed with little kids. What grown ass man shares his bed with little kids that's not his kids, not related to him?
I mean, I feel you on that, and I do think that's fucking weird.
That's weird. I get to you. That's weird.
I think that's fucking weird. But
it's weird.
That's like my little kids, 6 years old, 5 years old, having a little get together party, and all the little kids come over here to spend the night, and I tell them all come sleep in the bed with me.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that
not
share
like
button. Y'all subscribe.
Walk the earth
Y'all
since Jesus Christ,
hit that like, hit that share button, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribing to the YouTube Paperbagtalk. We here, man. We broadcasting the first like everybody else broadcasting the first. We got the R. Kelly situation going on. We got different people opinions. Everybody feel free to come on. Y'all share it to y'all mama, y'all sisters, y'all daddies, y'all brothers. Share it on top of it. Share it under the covers. I don't care if you share it to your dog or share it to a frog.
All I'm asking y'all is to take y'all feelings out of it for me. Take your feelings out of it. We all know he deserves to go to jail. We know he deserves to go to jail.
I feel what you're saying, though. I feel what you're saying. They basically blackballed him, basically.
We know he blackballed.
You take your feelings out of it, and you just look at it with your third eye. And look at the evidence, look at the trial, look how they trialed them, look how they painted the jury, look at what they talked about, and look at the case that they brought upon him.
Hey, look at my head. Hey, look at me, hey.
So
nothing that he did illegal.
Yeah, but guess what? This wasn't his first rodeo. He knew they were gonna set him up. Why is you still... Bro, when you know you finna get set up, is you gonna still be going to the hood?
Still got that hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, I'm saying, if you get set up in a hood,
what did he do
you gonna still keep going to that hood?
What did he still do illegal? Tell me, what did he do?
It wasn't about being legal or illegal. It was about being suspicious. It was suspicious.
He lived his natural life without doing nothing wrong.
All he did was have parents all on asking for their kids to come on out.
All he did
I
was
ain't saying it's real. I'm saying I ain't saying it's real. I'm just saying he had to be doing something if they parents.
Especially for racketeering.
No, they just don't like his way of life. They don't like his way of life right now. They don't like how he able to get multiple bitches living with him. They don't like that he had 3 or 4 bitches in one house. All of them loving him at one time. They mad because he wasn't living a Christian lifestyle. You got to remember, we live in a Christian nation, under one nation, under God.
I'm glad you said that, Key. You right. And guess what? When you beat a case like R. Kelly beat, you have to switch it on to the Christian lifestyle. He should switch it on.
Take it to church.
Even you know that. I'm saying,
take it on to church.
Even you know that, bro. You just said it out your mouth. You a wrestling nigga that ain't got millions of dollars.
I clearly said,
salute you to win battle. Make sure you go subscribe. Hit that like button.
I clearly said, let's take our feelings out of it. If you take your feelings out of it, your political views.
Feeling. Look what you just said. So keep what you just say. Repeat what you just said. Repeat what you just said. Everybody mute their mic.
Take your feelings out of it, your religious views, your ideology.
Repeat what you just said.
You talking about we live in a Christian nation.
I said we live in a Christian nation. And the only reason why he's going to jail and they found him guilty and put him on trial again is because he's not living a Christian lifestyle. To them, he's living a polygamy lifestyle, and they don't like the way he's living his life. They don't like his way of life.
Okay, and I agree with you. Now let me say this. With you knowing that, you being just you.
It's plenty of people that live that lifestyle that ain't getting locked the hell up.
If you beat a rape case,
but I'm telling you, it's because it's R. Kelly.
Man.
It's because it's R. Kelly.
Let me finish what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm trying to get you to see. if you know that, if you know the world, if I'm talking about you just a nigga be on YouTube like us, we stars, but we ain't like R. Kelly. So with you knowing that, don't you think he should have learned from the first time and went on to the Christian lifestyle and chilled out? Because he know that how the world lives and how it goes.
No, because he have a right to live his life any way he chooses. Who
That's
are we
right.
to tell him how to live
But
his
that's
life?
why they gonna put that on the news. And when they say his name,
Who
it's
are
gonna
we to
scroll
tell him
across.
he can't have 2 or 3 bitches? Who are we to
I
tell
mean, he
him
can.
that he?
He
Who are
can,
we to
but
tell him? Who are we to tell him that he can't tell his bitches how many times to eat
The
during the
same
day?
motherfucker that locking him up. You can act like you run the world if you want to. You can act like you run the world if you want to.
That's why I'm adamant that it's wrong what they're doing, because that's considered a dictatorship, and we live in a democracy. And if we
But
live in
I
a
would
democracy,
defend them.
we have a right of free will, and we should have the right to live that lifestyle.
I would defend them, but I seen the tape.
But it's people who live in that lifestyle who are okay though.
Okay,
they having
they're
sex
not,
parties. They doing all
they're
kind
not
of
R.
crazy
Kelly.
stuff.
Rich is what you're saying?
But they're not R. Kelly.
Fraternities and all that. Come on, bro.
Okay,
They
but
do it
I'm
all the
just saying, the
time.
people that live in that lifestyle are not R. Kelly. They're not already in the public eye. They were
That's
not
what
on
I'm
trial
trying to
20
get
years
you to
ago.
believe.
Bro,
Will and
That's what I'm
Jada was
telling
taking
you.
down what's
celebrated
his
as
name?
Hugh Hefner is just is the literal version of R. Kelly, bro. Might like who don't rap or who don't make music
Yeah.
with bitches of age. Well, and a lot of them
Well,
be
he had an
very
open
legal
door
type
policy, like I said. He had an open door policy.
Only reason they
Explain
didn't
that.
fuck with, only
Explain
reason
that
they
open
didn't,
door policy. What was that?
listen, only reason they
What's the
didn't
open
fuck
door
with,
policy?
only reason they didn't fuck with Hugh Hefner was because senators, judges, lawyers, and doctors used to come to a Playboy mansion and fuck his bitches.
Nah, he was doing the same thing though.
That's
Nah,
the only
I
reason why he ain't go.
right.
They never fucked with him. All the people that was somebody of somebody at the Most High used to always go to the Playboy mansion and fuck his bitches. That nigga used to have Playboy mansion parties and everything.
So you don't think R. Kelly did anything guilty?
I don't think he did anything wrong now. 20 years ago?
No,
Yes.
I'm
I don't know,
saying
man. Did you
no. When
watch?
you
Did you
say
watch the
now,
documentary?
when
No,
you
now
say now, how far back are we going? Are you talking about today since he been locked up? What we
Listen,
got?
I don't think any charges that he
That
was
was
charged
old
for
now.
that he should have been found guilty for. I don't think he did anything illegal right now at this moment.
I don't know, man.
And I'm keeping it 100. I know this law shit. I know a lot about the law. And I looked into this shit. I've been watching this shit. That nigga didn't do nothing illegal.
He didn't do
Now,
nothing
if we want to talk
illegal.
about the shit he did 20 years, and we're going to talk about Aaliyah, we're going to talk about all that old shit,
Let me
of
use the
course he's going to
bathroom.
go to jail. But now, at this present moment, this day, he didn't do nothing illegal. He didn't have underage bitches. The
I
nigga
mean, yeah,
wasn't
because he been
fucking
in
up.
jail for the past 2 years. Of course, he ain't done nothing illegal.
No, I'm talking about before he went to jail.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying he wasn't doing nothing illegal. They really fucking him. It's almost like they told him, yo, we want you to pay this bag. And he didn't pay the bag, the ransom, and now they putting the nigga in jail. They did Bill Cosby the same way. All them bitches Bill Cosby went to jail for 20, 30 years ago. My nigga,
Bill Cosby
everybody was
only went to
popping
jail for
pills
one
30
woman.
years ago. Everybody was popping pills 30 years ago. Everybody was high on ecstasy 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But Bill Cosby go to jail. But they put Bill Cosby in jail and said he was raping bitches. Judge Joe Brown said in an interview that he used to give bitches pills and they all was fucking bitches and everybody's fucking bitches. That's what the entertainment business did 30 years ago. But now, 30 years later, we could go find 20, 30 old ass white bitches and say, yeah, he gave me pills, he raped me, and so he go to jail. Come on, it's all a facade. And what they do is
Yeah, I
they
mean,
put the image
this is
up and fuck
this is
you.
the thing about that. This is the thing about that I will say. First off, because I mean, yeah, that may have been the standard of the entertainment industry 30 years ago. That shit was still not fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Like point blank period. I don't give a fuck if like if Beyonce
But
gave me
all
a
Yeah,
I'm
fucking
saying is
pill and put
it's
me in the
not
yeah.
wrong
cool to
spot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
forcefully,
That shit.
back.
it's not
Yup.
cool to forcefully give a woman a pill. But what I'm saying is we don't know if these bitches were taking their own pills. It's like why 30 years later a bitch say that she was drugged. We just gotta jump up and believe her.
Yeah, but then like the climate back then was different too, man. Like women really just couldn't speak out like that. And like now, You know what I'm saying? Now
they can
like
say what they want. They got
now they can say
platform.
what they want. Now and they got like niggas are listening to them now. Like back then, if they would have said something back then, they probably did say something.
I think Whitney Houston. Look, I think Whitney Houston would have had a live, and Whitney Houston would have been on here with us if they had YouTube back in the day, because she was getting slapped all the way around.
Man, Whitney Houston was a fucking gangster. Don't let that shit fool you. She from East Orange, New Jersey. Whitney Houston was a fucking gangster.
I appreciate you, Gwen Bowden. Hey,
Whitney
appreciate
Houston, Whitney Houston did coke. She was out there on the streets before she even met Bobby Brown.
Oh, facts.
Her brother was a piece of sell coke.
Okay, but they don't mean Bobby Brown didn't slap her around.
I'm not saying he didn't, but I'm telling you,
ain't nothing wrong.
There wasn't nothing that she wasn't used to.
Okay, look, we ain't talking about that.
Whitney Houston used to slap the shit out of Bobby Brown. I can promise you that.
Yeah, I promise you. I know you're right on that.
I agree. Bitch.
I agree with you on that. What I'm saying is this right here.
Shit out people fuck Bobby Brown up. Whitney Houston was not no slouch bitch.
Keith, this gonna go back. I'm trying to agree with you, but let me get around. I'm trying to get to what you're saying so you can understand. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm disagreeing because he should have knew better. Because if Whitney Houston was here, even though she was slapping Bobby, she would have came on the internet and act like she got hurt and came with the fake story and all that like everybody else do. Right?
As you supposed to. You supposed to ride for your nigga.
No, she would have. Whitney Houston
shat on him.
She would have shat on Bobby Brown and would have said she would have got mad one day when he hit her, and she would have came on this live, not this live, but she would have came on YouTube and made up a story and made motherfuckers feel sorry for him. That would every girl do that be with her.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I agree with you, but what I'm saying is when I seen
that video, say he raped her though.
Yeah, when I seen him do that video, I can never be on his side when it comes to sexual activity because of what he
right. You got
like anything.
I can't use him as a regular nigga,
especially when it comes to some sexual stuff and kids and stuff like that. Your credibility is all gone.
Yeah, he ain't got no credit.
That's his fault.
If your credit ain't good, it just ain't good.
Yeah,
like I said, do I
credit card maxed out?
Do I respect R. Kelly? Hell no, I don't respect him. Do I like him for the shit he did? And do I think he's a sexual molester and predator? Hell motherfucking yeah. It ain't you can see that shit. But do I think he was treated fairly in this trial? I don't think he was treated fair. I do think he'll get appeal. I do think he'll win on appeal because some of the things that was brought up in this trial should have not have been subjected to the jury. And I think they did it. I think they deliberately did that on purpose because they're gonna do R. Kelly the same way they did Bill Cosby. He already did 2 years. They're gonna let him go to jail for another 2 or 3 years before he get an appeal. And when he get an appeal, they're gonna release him on the appeal, and they're gonna say that he should have never been found guilty of these charges.
Remember, see, maybe that's what he need. He need to sit his ass down somewhere and
at the very least,
you know what I'm saying, and get that little scare. Get roughed up a little bit up in themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't even
so he won't, you know what I'm saying? Some scare straight type of stuff, you know.
First hey, y'all back there. Y'all make sure y'all go follow that YouTube on the screen too, man.
Real quick. First off, I doubt that niggas is giving R. Kelly a hard time in jail.
Nigga,
that Bill Cosby was everybody's uncle when he was in jail.
Yeah, that nigga look like a king in jail.
You know what I'm saying? So I doubt that niggas giving R. Kelly a hard time.
All right, there you go, y'all. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all go subscribe to that YouTube, man. DC Keep 100, man. The show. You did that. But now I'm gonna tell you something. Keith, you came with the major point, and that's why I ain't want you to think, okay, hey, I'm disagreeing with you. It wasn't that. I just feel like us as black men, we know we already going against the grain. You feel me? I feel like what I'm saying is we have to stop waiting till we get rich and all that to start doing right. You know what I'm saying? Once you get, because you're gonna make a mistake. We gonna everybody gonna make one big ass mistake that can cost them their life through their life if you're a black man and you grow up in the ghetto or anything. Or if you get the fine, you just black. If you make it through that, bro, you gotta change the way you were moving. You get what I'm saying?
But people can't do that because money don't change people. Money just brings out the person more who you really are.
I like what you said. I'm through. I like what you said. I'm through. So how could you expect me to think that a nigga wasn't still sleeping with young girls and he done got more money now? Even though they try to make it seem like his bank account negative and all that. Man, R. Kelly probably got so much land and all kind of shit. We don't even know about other people's names and everything.
My nigga,
man, up until surviving R. Kelly, bro, and even shortly after surviving R. Kelly, that nigga was still doing shows.
That's how you know it's the higher ups that's controlling this whole aspect of what's going on.
Because it's the higher ups. It's the higher ups.
How do you go from being a celebrity where you have royalties, have money, to being negative $2 million, all because you went to jail?
First off,
unless the higher ups take it away from you.
R. Kelly never owned his publishing. Let's get that part.
Wait.
Never
so
owned
you
his
mean
publishing.
to tell me R. Kelly never owned his publishing?
Nah. Or at least
Nothing.
He didn't. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but the past few years, to my knowledge, he definitely never he never really made money off of his music.
So
damn.
Nothing.
See, I don't know. I can't speak on that because this
Damn.
man I know he's a Grammy Award writing. He wrote Grammys. He wrote multiple Grammys for multiple people. I don't know if he wrote writer's credit.
Because he couldn't read.
Multiple Grammys. Yeah, he wrote them.
You say he wrote them?
Yeah, but remember, writing in the music industry ain't writing like how you think. I keep telling people, writing in the music industry ain't like getting on a piece of paper and writing. Right. We have digital programs, and the digital program. I'm an engineer.
I'm an engineer, bro. When did they start digital programming? I'm saying, when did they start it?
No, it's basically you can turn voice. You can turn voice into text.
I know what he's saying.
That's what basically.
That ain't been out there long.
You can turn voice into.
They ain't been out there long. I've been.
They had to read it back to you.
I had a 4-track. My uncle gave me a 4-track when I was 11. That nigga know how to read. Stop playing with me, bro. You know he know how to read.
He can read basic. Yeah, he can definitely read basic.
Come on now, bro. Stop playing. You know this nigga know how to read, bro.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he can read basic.
Come on, man.
But I'm pretty sure he didn't have to write whole songs. He freestyled all his shit, and he was able to put shit together.
I can understand that.
Copy and paste. He copy and paste. Right? He would freestyle, copy and paste it, punch in, punch out, punch in, punch out, and then he have a whole digital and rewrite it.
Okay, can I ask you something though? Can I ask y'all something? How y'all feel about DMX?
What about him?
One of the greatest to do it.
Okay. Y'all feel like he's a real person? Do y'all feel like he real? Do y'all feel like he a stand-up guy?
Yeah, he was too real.
Yeah, to a degree, yeah. I mean, post fame for sure.
That got $18 million and still doing crack, smoking off the pipe, and fucking mad bitches and don't come home. They too real.
Okay, so did you hear what he had to say about R. Kelly? Since he too real, I don't want to,
Hey, you keep making it seem like I don't think the nigga's a predator. I know he's a predator. I said he's a sexual molester.
I'm saying the stuff he was saying wasn't talking about 10 years ago though. He was talking about, he just died. You get what I'm saying?
See, I don't know if he was talking about frequent shit because I didn't hear the conversation.
The dude clearly said R. Kelly is not to be trusted, bro.
He probably ain't. But you also got to remember, you talking to DMX. He was closer to Leah. She signed him with Rough Rider.
Oh yeah. She like DMX was like her dad, like that.
Yeah, that was like her brother. Yeah, you hit me on the head with that one. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, you hit me on the head with that one. But that's probably why he was telling the truth though. You get what I'm saying?
Timbaland tell you about R. Kelly.
Yeah, we all know.
What Timbaland say? What Timbaland say? I want to hear what Timbaland had. What Timbaland say?
Timbaland hated R. Kelly. Why do you think Timbaland never worked for R. Kelly?
Yeah, like Missy never worked with R. Kelly and none of that shit.
No, Timbaland is one of the greatest producers ever. Never did a song with R. Kelly. Why you think?
You said something, Key. You said
that
something.
That was Aaliyah's producer. He never liked it, R. Kelly.
Well, he got her from him.
No, he met her at him through her uncle. Her uncle introduced R. Kelly to Aaliyah, brought R. Kelly to Detroit, and Timbaland was in the studio with R. Kelly because that was her producer. They grew up together.
So how did Dame Dash and them?
It's all good, bro.
How old was Aaliyah? What it do unknown? Hey, we finna get ready to do the NFL show
She was
too.
18 when she was
Yeah,
fucking
she was
with
like
Dame Dash.
18.
What
17,
time
18 when
is
she was fucking with Dame Dash. Then after she was fucking with Dame Dash, she was fucking with Jay-Z.
Hey, if you tuned in, man, we gonna
Niggas
go
niggas
live
was
at
past
6 too, man,
niggas was
covering the
past
game.
Aaliyah was a hoe. We gonna keep it real. Aaliyah was a hoe. She's
Hey,
fucking anybody.
nah, don't do that. You know we
Yeah, I
can't.
ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. She
I'm
died at
keeping it
20.
Yeah,
real.
let's not go there, OG. Let's go there,
Oh,
man.
gee,
She
let's
was
leave it
was.
there.
My
she was
nigga,
young,
she
man.
was.
Yeah, she was
we
young.
She was
bro.
young around older. She was young around older cats, so you know how that is.
My
Niggas
nigga,
can
Oh,
manipulate
gee,
their
we gonna
mind,
do a Leo.
my
Nah,
nigga,
manipulate like a
anytime
motherfucker.
when you let
I'm not
the
finna do
homies pass you back and forth, you a hoe.
that. He was young. She
But
didn't
when
know no
you get
better.
it, but when you get
They
put it
had
to see,
millions
bro,
of dollars, bro.
look,
These guys
she,
had millions of dollars,
My
bro.
nigga, these niggas
They
ain't
were
had millions of
manipulating that
dollars
girl.
look,
then.
hold on a second,
My
bro.
nigga,
She
these
came
niggas
into the
ain't had
game at
millions of
like
dollars
13,
then,
though,
nigga.
bro.
These niggas was
She,
had
bro,
millions of
bro,
dollars.
no,
Hold on.
I ain't gonna let you
Let
say
her
that,
get
bro.
it.
I ain't
Let
gonna
her
let you
get
say
it.
that.
Go
Age ain't
ahead.
nothing but a number. She was 14 years old, my nigga. That was her first album. She was in the game at 14. So like bro just said, she was a young girl in front around a bunch of older niggas from age 13 to till she died. She was one of the youngest people in the room for the majority of the time.
Right.
So
Right.
like,
Hey, my bad to cut it off. Hey, I dropped the link, man. If you want to come on and voice your opinion, y'all click the link in the comments or click the link on the screen. That's the StreamYard link. Make you a name, put your email, and y'all come on up, man. We'll love to have y'all opinion. What it do unknown?
He
but yo,
trapped in
shit,
the
I'm finna
closet.
goddamn.
What it do unknown?
What's happening, y'all? He trapped in the closet.
Man, they trapped him in the closet.
We ain't go over enough, I guess.
That's what it
He
was.
got
Oh
he got his ass.
goddamn.
They done
But
trapped him in the closet, Keith.
on this show, we don't fuck with pedophiles.
No cap, bro. Keith, your
I
mic.
don't even know.
He
I'm gonna
trapped
tell
in
you.
that concrete closet.
I'm trying to tell you. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was so happy when they got his ass. Real shit.
See what I'm saying, Keith? You see what I'm saying, Keith?
That let you know right there. He had a fight he couldn't win.
I'm gonna tell you, he can't, man. Man, ain't no way, man. You can't get away with that bullshit, nigga. You caught red-handed on camera. What the fuck?
But
Come on,
all I'm saying is why he be in trial for that again.
Hey, because you know, hey, look, because you know why he's still doing the bullshit again.
there you go.
Exactly.
But he
There
ain't
you
doing it
go.
again. He don't have no underage women. See, that's
How
what
we
I'm
know?
saying.
I'm
But
saying
I'm gonna
he
tell
known
you,
for having underage women. How can I say somebody that's known for having underage women don't have them? They're like me saying he known for toting the pistol, but I don't think he got one today.
We talking about
Come
what
on,
he
bro.
on trial for though. Can we talk what he on trial for? We don't talk about what he was known for, what he may have, what he may do. We talking about what he's on trial for, court of law, and what he's going to jail for.
basically, it ain't even the point.
I just read it out to
In the
you,
court
bro.
of public opinion, we all know he deserved to go to jail, be under the jail. In the court of public opinion, we know that. But all I'm asking, take your
From a
feelings
legal
out.
standpoint.
In the legal standpoint, from a
Legal
law standpoint, he
Yeah.
shouldn't be in jail right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
I
you
get what
though.
you're
I can
saying.
say that.
Nah,
I can
I
say
get
that
where you
though.
coming. Yeah, you saying if they didn't find no evidence on him doing it, he should be out. Yeah. Nah, I can't agree with that, Keith. Nah, I get what you've been saying this whole. I get what you. Now I'm back. I'm showing myself. Look, you right. They shouldn't have been even locking him up if they didn't have the evidence.
Most definitely, I agree with you on some. I agree with you on the situation. See, like
But
the thing.
go
Oh,
ahead,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
baby.
No,
Okay,
go
I
ahead.
tell you.
Because I'm gonna top it off.
I tell you. See, the thing that I see into it like this though. You got away with the shit the first time. Okay, all right, that's all cool. But then you got motherfuckers in a situation like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and go back into this right here because I feel that he don't need to do this shit. But when he fucked up, when old girl had got caught, this old girl when he had the little coach shit going on, because man, there's a lot of that shit going on, big homie. And like people out there, man, you can't be doing no shit like that, man. That's just the real shit. That's just me, bro. I got two daughters, bro. I got two daughters to protect. I ain't got time for all that shit. I will never in my lifetime be with that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that shit happened a long time ago, but at the same time, stop doing bullshit.
For
Stop
real.
doing it.
Man, y'all
Just
make sure y'all hitting that like and that share button. Y'all share the live. Man,
And
it's
I
getting
agree with
real.
you. I agree
It's
with you.
getting real.
They had to have at least some kind of evidence he was doing something, though. They
My
can't.
nigga,
They had to have something.
nothing.
But
They ain't
hey,
got no evidence,
I
bro.
said what Keith said. When they said old girl went shopping and she went and bought the new shoes and they actually seen her in the mall with the card, swiping it, getting new shoes, new clothes, all that. That didn't look kidnapped to me. Nah, I ain't gonna lie about that. I got it.
That's
keep
exactly
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree on that too, because in situations, sorry to cut y'all out, I agree on that because for one, there are parents out this motherfucker that are selling their kids.
That's what they did basically.
But my boy
They
said,
sold
look, I
their
talked to a
17-year-old.
50-year-old man, bro. He like 59, no cap. And even RIP Manga, they used to tell me about stuff like that. Like back in the day when you know, I don't like, you know, saying white, black, all that, but back in the day when the white folk they used to own the houses, right? And your rent would
Yep.
do. And when they walk in the house, they gonna say, look, either you gonna get out or let me have her, you know, well, let me get her this time.
Shit,
And the parents, they had no choice but to do it. That's what they say. But around R. Kelly era, I don't know.
Shit, in the 2000s, just in Jersey, in the 2004,
That
motherfuckers
shit's
be
still going on.
selling drugs, and mama ain't got no money for the drugs, and she tell the drug dealer, you can come fuck my 14-year-old daughter.
Yeah, people do that. It's sick, and I don't want to mention it. And I don't want anybody who doing that, they deserve to be locked up. The buyer and the seller. The buyer and the seller.
So like I said, I totally understand where everybody coming from.
Morally, go ahead, my bad, bro.
To be under the jail. Remember, I always say duality. Remember, I always say flow, duality. Everything you do always come back and hit you full circle. Even if you get away with it, eventually it comes back around and hit you. You might not know when.
That's all I was saying too, Key.
And that's what he's getting. What he's getting right now is duality. 21,
but he should have prepared. Later. He knew damn well that them rich white folk had some on his coattail. They're just like when they get you in Hollywood and they get you boiled out of them pills, whatever you on, you go to sleep, and they let a nigga sleep with you, and they record the video and they hold it over your head. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You don't know when they gonna drop it, but you know it's gonna drop, so you need to be going ready.
Let me tell you something.
Because they gonna drop it.
This how duality works. 20-some years ago, he should have been put under the jail and should have never got a mistrial and found not guilty, right?
Right.
And we know the whole world know that he was guilty of that crime. But the duality of it found him innocent. And he was able to get out of it. 25 years later, he's actually innocent. Didn't do the crime. Didn't do anything illegal. But he's going to jail and he's found guilty. That's duality. That's how duality works. You may get away with something that you wasn't supposed to get away with it, and then when it's time for you and you really didn't do nothing, guess what? When you cry wolf, nobody cared, nobody believed you because you got away with it before.
That's all I'm saying right there, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. I understand the duality of it, but the way the world is so fucked up and how duality works, all he's doing is getting hit with karma. Because legally, he should be free.
Nah,
if you break down the case.
Yeah, now after you said what you said, yeah, legally, I ain't gonna stunt. You know, legally, you know, yeah, he supposed to be free.
Who the fuck he kidnapped? Who the fuck did he sex traffic? Do you not know what sex trafficking is? Niggas get charged with sex trafficking when they take girls, sell them to different people over county state lines. This nigga wasn't selling kids. He wasn't taking little kids and selling kids. He was having sex with his women, bringing them to his shows, going to different events in different states and different shows, and bringing his girl with him. And because he brought his girl with him, they call it sex trafficking. Come on, man. That's bizarre.
I just feel like this, though, Key. Long story short, the sum is because it's starting to get touching. it's starting to get rubby.
Like, I don't even know how they even was able to charge him with sex trafficking, bro. That's like one of them charges. I would have been like,
I think because
like,
the girls, listen, the girls that he had
went over state lines with him. That's
yeah,
why.
that's what I.
But my thing is, the only charge that they can charge him with was sex trafficking. But really, it's not sex trafficking because he never trafficked any. He never trafficked a female. He was the only one having mutual sex with that female. No one else.
I'm saying then some of the girls be like, when he used to have guests, he used to make them sleep with him or something like that. Now,
oh, he let his nephew sleep with one girl. His nephew was his birthday or something, came over and he was like, "Oh, you want to fuck? You can have fun." Shit, she fucked him. She didn't want to fuck him. She could have said she ain't want to. That's like me having bitches here and a nigga I'm fucking with, and I say, "Yo, you want to fuck her? Shoot your shot." And she fuck him. And she my bitch. Am I gonna be mad at my homie because he hit?
Nah, but you talking about a regular guy, bro. We're talking about a guy who already went through a child molestation case.
But it's not legal to let another nigga fuck your bitch, my nigga. That's not illegal.
I'm not finna let no other dude do none of my female.
I'm just saying, but it's not illegal. This nigga lives that lifestyle.
It's not illegal. What I'm saying, he's not a regular. You're thinking you keep putting him in regular people's shoes, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm
he was already. He was. Let me say
this. At his lifestyle.
Because it's really not it's really not him choosing. It's really her. If she
exactly. That's my point.
He's already alligated. He already got caught on the video. He should have left it alone. This is what we gotta. This is what you ain't getting. What I'm saying. He already got caught on a video.
Yeah, he already agreeing that. Yeah, we right about that.
Slowed it down.
But what he's saying is,
we already church, prayed, and went on home.
True, all that. Wrap that up and all that. Yeah, but what he's saying is we
all agree on that.
From a legal standpoint.
Yeah, we all agree on that.
He's saying that they didn't have no evidence on that boy to lock him up like that, pretty much.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying we all agree, and we all agree the fact that he did some stupid shit and he should have went and minded business, fuck these hoes, not had 3 or 4. We all agree on that. All I'm saying is, even though he didn't, and he decided to still have mutual with more than one female, live the lifestyle he lived, he still didn't do nothing illegal. He wasn't kidnapping nobody. He wasn't
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this, because I can't say that he wasn't still sleeping with young girls. I'm not gonna sit there and like I know who he slept with. I'm gonna say if he didn't continue to sleep with young girls, which he known for, then he should be out. But if he continue doing what he known for doing which he's known for doing it, then it can't. He didn't stop. It won't never stop. If he didn't sleep with young girls, then you're right. He should be out. I don't know what this. If he still were partying and having 50 females at the house, all this, I don't know what he was doing, bro.
As long as all the females is willing to do whatever he wanted them to do, then yeah, he should be good. But if he was still going against their will, then his ass he where he need to be.
Exactly. But that's not the case. In the trial, he didn't go against anybody's will. He didn't hold nobody captive. He didn't tie nobody up. He didn't make bitches fuck people and say, if you don't fuck this nigga, I'ma kill you. He didn't tell them bitches that hold them by leashes when he walk them around the mall. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't even with them when they went shopping. If they wanted to run, they could have run away. And then not only that, they didn't go with him every time when he went on shows and he traveled out the country. They didn't even go with him every time. They were still home chilling in the hotel in the mansion by themselves with chefs and maids. This nigga R. Kelly was giving money to these niggas' parents to open businesses. They would come to R. Kelly and be like, yo, I want to open this business. I want to do this. And R. Kelly would give these women parents money, was helping them, doing stuff for them. As if these is his mother-in-law, his father-in-law.
No, I heard that.
What did he do wrong?
What he did wrong was he forgot who he was. What I'm telling you. You get what I'm saying? See, the reason why he getting locked up. What he forgot was that he lived in a country
of power under one nation, and when these niggas ready to come get you, they'll come get you no matter what.
Right.
And
That's what
they
I
can
was.
make you poor. They can make you poor. No, even no matter how much money you got in the bank, they can make it disappear and say you ain't got no money. Just like they did. They did the same thing to Prince. Prince was one of the richest, famous black singers. Owned all his royalties. You couldn't even use his name. Couldn't even look up his music on YouTube because he had his business and he wrote all his music. But all of a sudden he died and he owed taxes. He don't own his estate no more.
I mean, but we know this, Keith. You know how people like that, but I mean, that's why we have to realize we're not regular because we already have read up on this type of stuff.
Okay, then so then if we know this, like we are awoke and we awoke people, then we know when they ready to come get you and they're done using you and done you working for them and doing what they want you to do, that they'll destroy you. They'll take everything from you. Yeah. They'll take it like you don't never exist no more. You go from being worth 3-4 million on Sunday to on Tuesday, they talking about you broke that fast. How is that?
Yeah. It's just because R. Kelly, what I'm saying, he beat the first case. You know he was guilty. He was caught on video. You feel me?
And he beat the system.
You know how the government is. You know how the world works. He still had 20 females at his crib and all that.
Man, he only had 3 girls in the crib.
Man, tied up in a room.
My nigga, they wasn't tied up in no room. He only had three girls. Man, look at this. If I was tied up in somebody's room, think about it. If you was a female, you was tied up in a room. Don't you think the first chance that you got out that room and went to the mall shopping without
the tied up in the room? You thinking I'm talking about that kind of tied up. You thinking I'm talking about? I'm saying when somebody uses materialistic things or money or anything like that to get what they got, that's when we get into manipulation and all that, bro.
What do you think they do in the strip club? Nigga, every time I walk into the strip club, I get my money and put it on the table and try to manipulate them bitches to give me some pussy.
What I'm saying is, but that ain't no little kid. You going to the strip club with grown women at.
Them bitches that lived in this house.
Oh, my boy Keith stupid as hell. Oh shit.
What? And then again, Keith, a strip club, you know they grown. What I'm saying is, they said he pulled up to the high school. They said he pulled up to the high school.
But he ain't.
They got him on video. They got him on video at the high school.
He's not being charged for doing anything in the high school. Them women that were on camera were adults. Them women on camera were adults.
That because they was on camera. I just told you he make you leave your phone and shit and got the phone blocker. Stop playing with me, bro.
Look, are we going to convict him? Are we going to convict him of a crime?
I turned it and it blew out.
Look, are we going to convict him of a crime? Or are we going to convict him because of his way of life? Come on, man. We can't do that. Now, if we're going to convict him of a crime, we can do that. But they convict him on his way of life, man.
Nah, you right. You right. It was the way of life. But I'm just trying to teach people. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to teach people on you already a target when you black.
We've been a target when we first signed the birth certificate, nigga.
So when you get ready, when everybody act like they want the millions of dollars and they want to put the millions by their heads and all that, this is what come with it.
We was a target when we allowed them to start putting shots in our body and sign a birth certificate to become part of a nation without even knowing who you are as an individual.
No, but we're gonna cover that on. That's a show you know we got coming. That we ain't gonna get them that yet. We can't get them that yet about that yet. Cause that's right there. That right there gonna get real deep. We're not gonna talk about that. But now what are we gonna talk about is because you gave some valid points today, Keith. You really gave some valid points to where people have to look at it in every aspect. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying if we take our emotional views out of it and our emotional feelings out of it, and we sit as people and say, okay, based on a court of the law, not court opinion, court of law, because court opinion, then we can go either way. Our feelings take us.
I'm talking about actual hard evidence.
Exactly. We go by the evidence, what he's being charged with. If you just read the charges alone, what's the first thing you say, DC? You say, what the fuck? Kidnapping.
It's like racketeering, especially racketeering.
The racketeering got me.
Like, come on, y'all making it sound like this nigga a kingpin with bitches.
Yeah.
And he had
Kingpin.
three overage women living in his house.
But see,
That
y'all
fucked
went
him when
y'all,
they wanted to.
bro. Y'all went on the show when I asked. I said, cause I know what they gonna. I know they do this to NBA young boy, everybody. I mean, if it ain't about, they did this to a goddamn Ray Lewis, the football player. But what I'm finna say is this: they messed them up so bad, and I was asking the chat. I said, when you hear the word kidnapping, what do you think?
You think a nigga kidnapped somebody? That's what kidnapping is.
Go in
When you
detail,
charge a nigga
Keith.
with
Come on,
kidnapping,
Keith.
it's
Go in detail.
holding somebody against their will.
Now I'm talking
That's
about go in
kidnapping.
detail. When we say kidnapping, what do you really picture in your head?
A motherfucker being
Holding
held
somebody
against their will.
against their will. Yeah.
I picture a motherfucker tying them up, throwing them in the car, all kinds of.
This
So when
nigga
they
got the
use the
white
word,
van. He got the white van
yeah,
and all that. Huh?
they
How
messed them
Side
up when they
doors.
did that.
Hey,
Yeah.
however you decide to get the job done, that's up to you. But
Now I
holding
know
a
R.
nigga
Kelly
against
didn't
his
have to do
will
that.
is kidnapping.
Yeah, I know he ain't have to.
If I try to walk out my house right now and my wife closed the door and hold the door so I can't get out, I can call the cops and say she kidnapping me and won't let
And
me out
see,
the house.
that's where they messed them up at. The first word when they hit that kidnap, the first thing you gonna think about is tying up somebody with a rope, or you know what I'm saying, throwing them in the car.
So let me ask you, like I say again, how can you kidnap three bitches that's going to the mall with your credit cards and swinging and twirling with bags?
No, you right on
And
that.
they was
I
going
had to agree
shopping
with that.
every week.
They had the latest gear. I can say that. I think
Niggas
they had
getting
like
gear,
Chanel, Fendi,
everything,
all that shit.
big ass rooms. You know that mansion that they was living in? You know they rooms probably the size was right?
Yeah, they had some
You know
big
the
rooms.
TVs they probably had in that motherfucker? The Wi-Fi? Them niggas on the internet and everything, Twitter and
Hey,
everything.
Key.
What you talking about? Kidnap. These
Hey,
niggas had
Key.
access to the outside world.
Let me say this though. They're gonna be for all of us, and we're gonna all give our answer to it. Now, I'm gonna go first. The only way I feel like R. Kelly could have maybe had a chance to beat this case. I'm gonna go first now. If you tuned in, make sure y'all hitting that like button, y'all sharing, y'all commenting, y'all interacting. It's Paperbag Talk. We finna turn it up. Now let me tell you this. What I feel like R. Kelly could have did to beat this case. After he beat that Aaliyah, it was gonna be rough on him. You know what I'm saying? What I'm finna say was gonna be rough on him, Keith. I know it's hard to sit back and just listen to me say this and how I'm breaking it down. But he should have went and got him a woman his age, first of all. You feel me? But this R. Kelly, she was gonna have to be, I'm sorry, live, y'all mad, but she was gonna have to be a freak. So he was gonna have him a woman that sleep with women too, first of all, right? But see, you know, women, they get jealous. So if he would have got a girl too young, the woman his age, she would have been like, oh, she too young, she can't come. Damn near like, oh, how old is she? You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what he was gonna need. He damn near needed, this a word, Paperbag Talk, it sound like Japanese now. He needed a sex chaperone.
Do you know he did that, right?
Now, don't look like
he was married to his wife. He was married
hey,
to
what
his
it
wife.
do, Cool Fin
He
Aquatics?
did that.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
He was married to his wife, who was his choreographer, who was actually older than him. He got 2 daughters by her. He just got divorced like maybe 3-4 years ago. And she used to allow him to have sexual encounters with other women. He was doing that with his wife.
No, he needed a woman that she was the one who decide who it is. See,
man, my nigga, that shit don't work with millionaires.
Damn, you got a point. That's when you fucked up, but he gonna need a millionaire woman. See, he needed somebody who gonna be like, nah, look, Kel,
he need a like you say, he needed somebody to look over his ass.
Yeah, cause you know the women, they can tell when a girl ain't old enough.
He needed somebody with a bigger bag than him.
Yeah, Keith. Now you talking, Keith. He needed a woman with a bigger bag who was gonna say, cause you know the women when they see a little girl, they know if she old enough. They know. See, R.
I
Kelly.
don't know who. I don't know who the fuck R. Kelly made mad in the higher echelon of people and what he did, but he made somebody very upset, and he had no chance of getting off this case. His lawyer knew that. That's why he
Yeah.
quit, because the nigga had no chance of beating his trial. There was nothing they were going to allow him to do to beat this case. The judge knew that. The motherfucking prosecutor knew that. They told that nigga, nah, we burying his ass. He got away with murder 20 years ago. He paid that motherfucker witness, and we should have locked his ass 20 years ago. He done. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Hey, and get what? You open up a can then. I want to know who R. Kelly could have pissed off that, because it just boom, all of a sudden they brought it back up.
I think he was trying to buy he might have been trying to buy his publishing back.
That's what they do when you buy that publishing back.
He might have been trying to get his publishing back so he could get royalties. He could have started figuring out that money wasn't coming right. Somebody wasn't paying him correctly. Once you start digging into your money and your affairs and you start changing the way you handle your business, then the white man don't like that. He feel like you getting smart, you getting knowledgeable, you getting a little wisdom. Then they want to tap you in the hand and say, "Shut up, nigga. Continue to be dumb and let us control and do what we do. Or we going to do what we want to do to you." And that's what they probably did to him. And that's why I said this is really.
I mean, especially with that type of stuff they had over his head. So yeah.
Exactly. And that's why I said.
Yeah, he wanted somebody he could control. He had to see all his songs, bro. When he was talking about. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. I'm gonna let you ride that out. Cause I'm gonna say something else.
Now, what I was gonna say is, before I get up out of here, I only got 3% left on my battery. This shit is really a spanking. R. Kelly will be out of jail in 4 or 5 years. He's not gonna do the whole time. This whole case, if you watch the trial, it was set up for an appeal. Just like Bill Cosby shit was set up for an appeal. Yeah. Whenever they do a trial like this, it's set up for appeal. The only thing they really want to get out of you is that jail time, the 2 years that we're not going to give you bond for, the embarrassment, the shame, and then we're going to put you in jail for another 2 or 3 years before the appeal kick in.
See, with R. Kelly, I feel like they feel like, now, and it's going back to what you saying now, I feel like they feel like, look, nigga, we made this name. We gave you this name. What we going to do is, we going to blemish this name so you can't use it no more, and you're going to have to go by Robert. If you want, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they doing. They destroying his image, blemish his image, just like they did with Bill Cosby. When you destroy a man's image, you destroy his pocket, because you got sponsorship, you got deals, you got people that don't want to fuck with you, labels that don't want to interact with you, people that won't book you for shows because they cater to children.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
What they do to Quavo from Amigo. And he didn't even, what he do, snatch the purse? You get what I'm saying? He barely snatched the purse. And now he all over every news, CNN, all this over snatching the purse, man.
So that's why I say, you see how they did Bill Cosby. When it was time for him to come up on appeal, what they do the appeal process, and then they say, what, we releasing him. Time served. He really should have never been in jail. But they only did that to smack Bill Cosby on the wrist. No, don't try to buy NBC. That's a white company. You get your hand out of that cookie jar. Oh, but I got enough money. I really want to do it. No, stay out of that. Don't come play with us, white folks. This is our company.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to listen? Now we're gonna put you in jail. We know all the shit you did back in the day. Yeah. And then just like with R. Kelly. Oh, you don't want to listen to us? We're gonna smack you in the hand. Now we're gonna put you in the jail. R. Kelly been locked up for 2 years now.
Let me say this though. That DMX story, it kind of messed me up though. You gotta give all go with it. You heard what DMX said about when he went to get in the studio, R. Kelly and shit.
Man,
I'm just asking. I just asked a question.
I ain't hear it. I just know that all these niggas do the same shit. All I'm telling you is the whole music industry ain't nothing but gays, freak ass motherfuckers,
I can't disagree with
and hornbugs and niggas that fuck with the kids.
Yeah,
that's what the industry is, my nigga.
Now I get what you're saying. If they gonna do R. Kelly like this, they need to do. Cause I know a million
my
people.
Nigga, there's so many niggas fucking little kids in the industry. My nigga, why Chris Stokes ain't never go to jail for fucking B2K? Why Jermaine Dupri ain't went to jail for fucking Chris Cross and Lil Bow Wow?
Yeah, they kind of got the #1 R&B singer with this one. You know what I'm saying?
on,
They
my
took
nigga.
our
Like,
main
let's be
guy
real,
down.
my nigga. You know how many niggas we
Yeah,
could
you
go?
right on that.
Why Quincy Jones ain't never go to jail for fucking motherfucking Will Smith and all the
We
other
saying
little
the
niggas back in
names.
the day?
We saying the names of the known motherfuckers. See, just think about how many people in Hollywood who act like they famous and do that just to exploit. You know what I'm saying?
Why Russell Simmons ain't go to jail for putting his hands on little girls?
Keith, I done been to Hollywood, DC with I done been to Hollywood for real. I know they are doing that.
Why motherfucking what's his name from Immature? What was his name? Why Marcus Houston? Why Marcus Houston ain't in jail for fucking Omarion?
Yeah, Marcus Houston.
Why
What's
P.
the
Diddy?
other boy name? What's the other boy name?
Why P. Diddy ain't in jail for fucking Usher?
Whoa. Wait, what?
Like, come on, my nigga.
Now, wait, hold on. Stop right there. What you just said, I couldn't hear that good.
I said, why P. Diddy ain't in jail for fucking Usher?
When that happened? I don't remember that happening. What we got here?
What we got here? P. Diddy discovered Usher. P. Diddy was fucking Usher when he was young.
Man, stop playing with me, Keith. I'm finna get out this live. I got a sports show to do at 6:30. Stop playing. For real, I'm not finna play with you tonight. Stop playing with me, Keith. I'm finna get out this live. I got a sports show to do at 6:30. Stop playing. For real, I'm not finna play with you tonight.
I dropped this for the dudes. They don't even know.
Keep your phone freezing up. I'm gonna bring you out, put you back on. I don't know, man. I think Keith's phone went dead. But what I can say is, you know, R. Kelly, he ain't a good guy. I can't say he a bad guy either. I can say he's a man that made mistakes. But let me get me on the screen because I think I'm here by myself for a minute. And let me preach and let me reach. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, guys, even if he's not guilty this time, you feel me? When you do a crime, don't continue to be in that area of that. If you doing something, because we know R. Kelly had to be doing something for him to get caught again. You know what I'm saying? And he had to be knowing they were gonna come for him again. You know what I'm saying? Because we dealing with money here. And with money, any evidence a person got, they gonna hold it and they gonna use it on you when you blow up. We know this. I know this. You feel me? But I feel like R. Kelly knew what was going on. So he should have been prepared. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all what I feel. So at the end of the day, man, I'm not the judge. I'm not the DA. I'm not the attorney. I wasn't there with R. Kelly.
Right.
But what I read is R. Kelly is convicted or guilty. So it don't matter what I think or if I want him out or if I feel like it ain't fair that I'm black or all this shit. He's finna go to prison. You get what I'm saying? So that means he wasn't doing something right. And we're going to leave it at that.
He wasn't doing something right.
R. Kelly was found guilty and ain't nothing we can do. I'm not finna help him get a lawyer and get out. Are you, DC?
No, sir.
And guess what I got to say after that?
He wasn't right. He was he wasn't right, man. He wasn't right.
I'm through. Guess what I got to say after that? Wait. You got anything to say before I end this show? I got an NFL show coming up at 6:30.
No, sir, man. No, sir.
Guess what I'm going to say? We out.